Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro, this is just proof this is a bad start. No! Alright, you know what? Here, take two, guys. Take two. Welcome back, guys, to more Nintendo Switch 2 action. Yeah, no, my bad, guys. I didn't sleep at all last night, so really stupid way to start the stream, I'll be honest. Kind of just went off there. Good thing I checked the chat as soon as you guys said that. But okay, yeah, you can hear me now. No, I don't know why I muted it. I don't remember why Oh, yeah, because I recorded a, for those who haven't seen it, I recorded a Nintendo Switch 2 first impressions video, and I was recording through Audacity, so I muted it through here. Didn't think that through. I'll be honest, I'm a bit, bamboozled, a bit, you know, frazzle-dazzled. I actually didn't sleep at all last night. I've been having trouble sleeping. I just lay in bed and then I don't sleep. I'm just laying in bed the entire night. It's kind of weird, kind of worrying. Should probably look into that. You know, I feel like I have the all nights mask without having to wear the mask itself. So, but we're here, we're back. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Tears of the Kingdom. Some more Zelda notes. That's what I wanted to get into because it was a lot of fun. I know it's Sunday Fun Day, but sadly, just we're gonna put Minecraft to the side for now while we, you know, do all the Switch 2 goodness. But yeah, I do apologize for that. The first part was just a test. Yeah, exactly. Nah, like, yeah, I'll be honest. I wasn't really thinking about streaming. If anything, my wife has an appointment today. And yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place. You know, I might go later. She actually went early, you know, just to since I was going to stream and everything, and I ended up streaming later than normal because the goal is to stream earlier than do. Okay. Let me not go on this tangent here. So yeah, welcome back, guys. Let's just think of the positive, and check this out. We got the Zelda Notes app opened up. Well, I don't have it yet, but there we go. Yeah, let's continue doing this like we did yesterday. Again, I do apologize for that kind of weird start. Some groupers are going to go get mad that Minecraft's like, it's been delayed for like a few weeks now. When is my kid due? Later this month. So pretty soon. But that's not the reason why I've been stressed. It's just literally had a bad hiccup with sleeping. Like one night, didn't sleep well. Then it kind of carried on night after night with the Japan trip on top of it. It just never really resolved itself. So I'm in this weird funk where I want to fix the sleep cycle, but I can't fix it. So, like, some nights I'm just not sleeping at all. It's weird. Like, some nights I'll sleep okay, which yesterday was a good example of that. Hence why I was able to put out an extra video after the 4-hour stream and generally be a lot more rejuvenated. I'm sure you could tell with how I was acting. But I'm trying my best to keep a positive, you know, outlook and just enjoy things because I'm sure no one wants me to spread my negativity on stream. I already do plenty of that. Off stream, so we're gonna keep things positive, baby, and please bear with me though. You know, again, I'm gonna be a bit frazzle dazzled. I'm gonna be this, guys. Let's see, can I make this joke? We're pretty much, this is what's going on, guys. This is me right now. Oh, okay, I can't even make the joke. There we go. Here we go. How do I do? What's going on? There we go. Boom. It was a bad joke. My bad. My bad for the bad joke, guys. Okay, let's focus on the thing at hand. That took me that long to actually rip to the end. No, we're gonna do it just again in the future. So, okay, can you guys see the Zelda Notes app? Yeah, you guys can see it, right? So, let's go to navigation. Let's look for more of the notes. So, as you can see, we did all of the western portion of Hyrule. Now we're gonna move on to the east. So let's go all the way here to this Great Skeleton, the Elden Great Skeleton, and check it out. Yeah, the game does look crispy, amazing. It's just so nice. What does the XP do? Again, some weird feature that they've added. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, again, I mean, there's been reasons. It's funny, every Monday my wife has an appointment. So technically, that's the main reason why Minecraft would get delayed. But today I thought, you know, I would just still give it a shot and see how it goes. So we're going to do exactly that. Okay, anyways, yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, Stella, Peyton, Dan, Emmy, Shepherd, XL Blocks, Live. Yo, you heard the new Xbox ROG Ally thing that they're adding? It looks alright. I'll be honest. It's just another ROG Ally with some Xbox, you know, branding on it. I don't really think it's an actual portable Xbox. I mean, I think it'll have the interface of it or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sold. Let's just say that. I'm not sold whatsoever on it. So life gets hard, so let's be kind to one another, just hang out and have fun. Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do, Stella, exactly. I appreciate you. And thank you so much, Rebecca, for 5 months of the Z Member Nation. I appreciate you guys so much. Of course, you saw L Blocks Live. It's in the name, right? What state am I in? No state. I'm in Taiwan at the moment, so yeah. Okay. Well, you could say it's a state of China. Okay, bad joke. I'm just not going to say that. Let's see. Let's just walk in front of the Elden Great Skeleton. Okay, let's check this out. So, here it is. What do you have to say, Zelda?
The Elden Great Skeleton. Geological surveys of Hyrule have largely been at a standstill, but they could be incredibly valuable. Through careful study, we could identify extinction events and their causes.
Ooh.
We could see evidence of environmental changes or disasters, and possibly prevent them from happening again. And this all ties back to fossils. We simply must put more effort into their study.
Put more effort, then I want to know. Who is this? Is it supposed to be... I don't think it's one of the actual, like... It's not like Dinrel's previous self, you know, reincarnated. I like to think now that's the whole Zonite theory of they took a spiritual stone and consumed it. But, well, yeah, what do you think this might be? A lot of people, again, want to argue it could be... And I did make a theory about it being the giant windfishes and Jaboon and whatever else. I actually made like a... you know, sort of theory video. I don't really dabble in theories too much, but I did make that several years ago when we were trying to figure this out in Breath of the Wild, but yeah, I actually have no clue what it could be. I do like how in this game, though, there is a side quest regarding, like, fixing it since the upheaval. I say fix it, like, because the eye fell out of its socket or something. Yeah, what are your guys' theories on it? And wait, you guys can hear everything fine, right? And he said, I suppose it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to wait for the Switch type to die down a bit then before we come back to Minecraft. Yes, exactly. But okay, we got this one done. Let's move on. I guess we could start going to Akala. You know, just stay north here in the northwestern portion. Okay, literally, Akala Tech Lab. Let's go do that one and see what we can find. No, Jabu is hiding under the table in Link's house. If you know, you know. Yeah, I actually don't know. Okay, the audio is good. You can hear Zelda fine? Okay, sweet. Just making sure, because as you guys know, the audio wasn't so good early on in the stream, but that was on my end. But yeah, as long as everything looks good, sounds good, then we're gooch. How do I like the Switch 2 so far? It's pretty good. I mean, you should watch my first impressions, Pizza Dad. I uploaded it just the other day. By that, I mean technically earlier for you guys. Yeah, so literally just a few hours ago. Maybe like 9 hours ago to be exact. I put that video out, and yeah, give it a cheeky little watch if you get the chance. But anywho, it says okay. Switch 2 games are actually going to be rarely priced at 80 and 90 because there are some games priced at 70. Yeah, no, I'm sure. I think Mario Kart was meant to be like a premium price tag, kind of like what Tears of the Kingdom had. But I don't... I mean, it's a way different than any other Mario Kart. I don't see the value too much, but I understand it. Also, okay, we don't want this to be ruined. Get the hell out. Zelda,
the Akala Ancient Tech Lab was originally a lighthouse Guardians destroyed. Apparently, Purah and Robbie later converted it into a lab. They claim its proximity to ruins is why they chose this place. But I think the real reason they settled here was to discourage visitors. Their research was dangerous, after all.
A lighthouse? That's interesting. Okay, fair enough. But okay, moving on. Oh, wait, is this a Korok seed? I guess I'll come back and do these, but I'm assuming it is. Let's grab some bananas and test it out. Maybe it's a Korok seed. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I haven't done all the Korok seeds in this game, so I don't know every Korok puzzle. Let's be real. Most of them are just repeated from one another, but let's just double check. So, luckily I could just do this. Boom, bam. Let's just serve all these little Iga statues. And, yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're going to continue getting more of these. It is very interesting to hear. Alright, have a good one, Shepard. Hopefully you enjoy the DLC experience. Hopefully it didn't torture you too much. She sounds better? Of course, yeah. She's had years of training, technically. And again, I think Breath of the Wild is the only time she sounded really bad it was worth kind of, like, making fun of. But, like, I'm okay with how she sounds in Tears of the Kingdom for the most part. I'm willing just to kind of let go of this, you know, outside of the, you know, in the most delicious way. Like, outside of that, yeah. Like, I just want to make fun of that idea, how she sounds kind of like a Mrs. Doubtfire level of British acting. But other than that, I've moved on. And we have to move on. Nintendo, think about it, Nintendo committed to 150 voice lines as an additional app thing. I mean, you know what, though? You know what? You can't trust Nintendo. Zelda may seem like she, like, you know, what's her name? Patrice Somerset? It may seem like she's secured for Zelda for the foreseeable future, but Nintendo might just yoink that and give it to someone else because a good example is the voice actress for Princess Peach, my bad, I'm slurring, for Princess Peach has been just replaced, and Nintendo did not notify her apparently. Apparently she literally said, when she figured out by listening to Mario Kart World, she realized she was replaced, which is just kind of sad. But okay. What do we got here?
Apparently, East Arkela Stable got its start when the Stable Association used scrap wood left over from other stables to construct a shelter for people whose homes had burned down. The kitchen prepared steamed buns for the people then, and the recipe has since become a signature meal here.
True, I keep thinking of how Arkela probably got it worst out of any part. I mean, Fort Hayteno was pretty damn destroyed, but like Arkela definitely was probably the most brutal when it came to the siege and you know, the Citadel itself. But again, too bad Age of Calamity. I mean, it shows us of it, but it's not canon. Peach and Toad got shafted. Damn, yeah, that does suck. If Nintendo started development on Mario Kart World all those years ago, we know the Zelda team is cooking up something crazy. True. Thing is, they can't say anything. So even if, you know, the current voice of Zelda is going to remain being the voice of Zelda, is it guaranteed? I mean, she can't say anything. She can't admit it. She can't, like, either she's going to come out after the voice of Zelda is shown to us and say, you know, she's resuming it, or she's been replaced. So you never know. Should I save it for a Switch 2? Yeah, but I mean, like, here's the thing, okay? And I said this in my video yesterday. I know I upset some people because it's weird. There's no middle ground. Like, I'm always in the middle ground. No, for some reason, no one wants to be in the middle ground. My argument is, it's very good in terms of, like, if you're a Switch fanatic and you want an upgrade, but it's not necessarily groundbreaking in the sense of, like, it's going to change everything moving forward. So if you're someone who couldn't get their hands on a Switch 2 and you really want it, don't feel like you're missing out outside of literally just Mario Kart World, and that's not the end of the day, right? It's a multiplayer game that you can only play so much of, because you're just kind of repeating this archaic kind of gameplay, right? So, yeah, it's not that bad, you know? You're not missing out too much. Let's just say that at the moment, but give it a year from now, maybe we'll have another story, because there'll be a lot more games worthwhile, but at the moment, it's pretty bare bones. But okay. Let's check this. The Spring of Power.
Though the Spring of Power remains, it has been neglected and fallen into ruin. I imagine many see power as a symbol of the Demon King and thus avoid the spring. But there is a misunderstanding there. Power itself is neither inherently evil nor good. It is the individual wielding that power that defines it.
True. I was hoping she'd mention something about Skyward Sword, with like, this spring is the very one that stands from, you know, way back. It hasn't had to been rebuilt, or I don't know, something beyond that, you know? You know, being on the fence, you got to see both perspectives. Exactly. I feel like there's a beauty in that, and You know, I don't understand why people just want to see things in absolutes. They want there's no middle ground, you know, and that is the problem because, yeah, it makes sense. You know, that's how fandoms are. You either love it, you hate it. People don't want to just be neutral. You got to be biased to some degree. And he says, like, hopefully it doesn't. I'll send you the VOD if you want to skip through it later. If it sounds good, yeah, for sure. There's a certain boss I'm actually curious to see how you take it on. And Zelda spitting facts. I mean, that is true. It's deep. That was pretty deep for talking about power. Because, yeah, you do associate power immediately with the Demon King. But, and, I mean, when you look at Dinraal out of all the other ones, it looks the most menacing, I guess. But I'll be honest, it's my favorite out of the three. Only sit, steal, and absolute. Oh. Some Starfunkel facts. The Skyward Sword reference would have been good. Yeah, true, because, I mean, we want to believe this is the exact same Spring of Power from Skyward Sword. And, yeah, sure, the lands have shifted and whatever, and there's no longer a mountain or whatever it kind of held leading up to here. But still near Death Mountain. But maybe it's not the case. Maybe just legit they rebuilt each spring like they had in Skyward Sword. And that's it. It's not any deeper than that. We're trying to dig deeper, but we're not going to find anything deeper. But, okay, let's do Terrytown. I'm sure there's a lot Zelda has to say. And I'm actually curious what she has to say about Terrytown. Zelda's dragon looks goofy. I don't disagree, but at the same time, you know, she's like kind of lifeless. Or not lifeless, but mindless. You know, you know, as Zelda says before she takes it on, what Minro told her, consuming the what's it called? The Sacred Stone. The Secret Stone, rather. I mean, it's pretty sacred, but, you know, it's the Secret Stone. You know, you lose oneself. And I think that's what they're trying to depict. They don't want you to see someone who is mindful or even somewhat in there. Zelda is lost. She is just consumed by a giant, you know, being, I guess. She is the giant being, though, so I don't know if she's been consumed. Yeah, Zelda lost herself, exactly. So I think the goofy thing, you know, makes sense. Could our Breath of the Wild maybe have a reference to Skyward Sword? Then it does. Well, the only reference we get guaranteed to Skyward Sword is Fi. And, of course, you know, Zelda, when bestowing upon Link knighthood, being the appointed knight, we also get kind of that confirmation. You know, that Skyward Sword happened. You know, a hero that went skyward bound, or I don't know exactly what she said, but she's lost in the sauce. Exactly, Paxer. Imagine a super DLC made by Nintendo where they combined all abilities in both games. You know, that's the thing. Low-key, high-key, mid-key. I was hoping that after Tears of the Kingdom came out, I was hoping Nintendo just would have done it as a grand expansion of a DLC. Because it would have retained everything you did in Breath of the Wild and just gave us a completely new game, but not completely replaced it, like the Sheikah and the stuff like that. I mean, even if they did, let's say they said before you enter underneath Hyrule Castle, you will not be able to return back to Hyrule's current state. Do you want to proceed? And you say yes, and then you do it, and then all the shrines and everything disappear. I mean, I think that would be the greatest DLC of all time, and it would have... Oh, man, it would have been crazy, actually. But I don't know if Nintendo would have made as much money, because even if they charged you $50, $60, $70 for the DLC, not everyone would have bought it who bought Breath of the Wild. But having a brand new game, it could have convinced more people to get it. And the idea of a new game sounds more exciting, right? Yeah, Magnesis is replaced by Ultra Hand. I mean, you could say Stasis is replaced by Recall, and then... I guess that's really it, because Cryonis is just non-existent. Cry on this. Anyway, it's Terrytown, baby. This music's so nice.
Terrytown, a village that brought all the peoples of Hyrule together. Hudson is the driving force behind its founding, though they say Link played a role as well.
Oh, yeah.
This place, where Hylians, Rito, Goron, Zora, and Gerudo all live together in peace, is a model of the world I hope to see in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, that's how we want to see it. You know, Hyrule's supposed to all coincide, be one, together, a unit. They shouldn't have tribes, you know. I mean, they still should, but, like, yeah, it's nice to see that. I feel like An Ocarina of Time was a great example of how divided they really were. they didn't really preface that. It just seemed like it. Unlike in this game where you could see travelers all over. Really, every Zelda game up until now, it seemed like Hyrule was pretty divided. And yo, Dan, Hollow, thank you for becoming a Z member. Let's go. I can't even, dude, I'm so frazzled dazzled. I couldn't even tell if you're returning as a member now. So welcome to becoming a new member. I recognize you though, but I guess I didn't know you haven't become a member. So I appreciate you for real. Thank you so much for joining. Honestly, here, Beetle says it best. Thank you. It would be cool to get a confirmation that the Sheikah shrines were built from inside the depths, but I don't think that's what they are built like, you know. Link played a role. Bro provides the supplies and villagers and a place to give them more credit. True, just a roll. Bro, after playing Breath of the Wild on 60 FPS, if you go back to the Switch, it feels absolutely old AF. You know, 100%. Legit was worried she wasn't going to mention Link's involvement. Nah, they can't. Link played a crucial part. Okay. What does Zelda have to say about this? The Hudson construction sign?
Hudson Construction. It seems Hudson is rarely in the shop, as he is busy recruiting workers for the restoration efforts. I hear he is expecting a child soon, and though he is a reserved man, I can see his quiet excitement.
I mean, he's in the shop right now. What are you talking about, right? Oh, God! I'm sorry, I won't hit your husband again. True. Okay, what else? Is it the inn? This is the inn, right? Or which one is the inn? This is the inn. I don't think she has anything to say about that. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in to figure out what it is. Oh, it's just the construction here probably leading us out. So let's check this.
This track facilitates transit from the village to the work area. It is not a complex creation, relying on the height difference to send the rope and pulley down the rails. However, it is only one way, so a person would have to walk back along the perimeter to reach the village.
Really? Then why'd I do it?
I wonder if Sheikah technology could improve this.
Well, we only have Zonai tech. But okay, you know what? Let's see if Zelda's sacred power can improve this. Okay, yeah, my bad, Shepard. It's just hard for me to pay attention. With the being sleep deprived and on top of it, just all the notes Zelda has to say. But you were saying, we'll see what boss it is, when you encounter it, have a good one. Okay, gotcha. No, for real, I appreciate you. Thank you. Best of luck. Where did you get that bow? On top of Hyrule Castle. Literally, place a medallion here, so that way every blood moon you have a guaranteed the bow. And then you'll no longer need it no mo. I just want to force a rhyme. Is it a crime? You know? Okay. Him? Really?
They say Hudson Construction adopted the name policy from its predecessor,
oh, true, he
Bolson Construction. All employees must have a name that ends in son.
This Haggy.
There is technically one exception, though. A man named Haggy supposedly introduced himself as Haggy's son in his interview, which Hudson mistook for Haggy-son.
Okay. Yo, that kind of reminds me of like Japanese, how they add like son at the end of names as well. You know, maybe he's trying to play that card. But either way, interesting. So this is the one exception. And Link's son. You know, we don't got Link. And thank you, Mug, for the donation. Yes or no? Are sages choose the kingdom? Wait, is sages talk? Knock off Power Rangers. Is sages in talk? So I'm assuming you mean Tears of the Kingdom. Knock off Power Rangers? No, what? They're nothing like them. And sages have been... They've kind of evolved throughout the Zelda series. You know, they're very much similar to how they were in Ocarina of Time, but now, you know, you can summon their avatars. But, you know, Sheikah technology is so much more advanced in Zonai, at least in terms of dealing with things. I mean, look at the Divine Beasts. Like, I don't think there's any equivalent to a Divine Beast with the Zonai tech. The Zonai tech is just so weird. Like, it's supposed to be very futuristic and replace the idea of wanting Sheikah tech, but then, bro, we got a goddamn motorbike. There's nothing close I can build in this game that will be like a motorbike. Alright, have a good one, Rebecca. Yo, you can get a new desk boy now. You think, yeah, I can actually. We had a blood moon last stream, so, you know, screw it. Let's get this bloody bow. Thanks to the blood moon. Oh, but there's, Is It's fine. I'll teleport back here. I don't want to do any... Hyrule Castle we're doing last. Guaranteed. Oh, God! Why'd I do that? Come on. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Don't tell me I have to teleport again. Luckily, the loading time is very short. No, okay, we're good. This is a Switch 2 version. Yes, that's the only way I can have the Zelda app integrated in it. If I wasn't playing the Switch 2 version, I wouldn't. But yeah, there you go. So this is where the Dusk Bow is. Just on top of Hyrule Castle. That's all you want to do. Look at that. I already have 2 of them. Let's grab a third. There we go. All right, let's teleport out here though, and head back to the construction site here in Torin Wetlands. So I take is very tribal and ancient. True. Other than the way TOTK is a lot more sci-fi-esque, but still they're both sci-fi. But yeah, I get what you're saying though, and it has like a lot more designs. There's a lot more like dragon designs and stuff like that. Like that's a pretty good way to describe it in a sense. This is okay. It's a little odd why Zelda would have commentary about the Zonai powered gondola in Terrytown. I guess I'll excuse it. Why so? No, I'm sure they built it before. Bro, god damn it, Caden. God damn it, Caden! I really need to ask some... That is so true. Okay, for those wondering why I'm, like, freaking out right now. So the Zonai tech did not appear until the upheaval. Zelda is reacting as in all of this happened before the upheaval, because the second the upheaval happened, Zelda was consumed into the abyss, which made her use this secret stone to travel back into time, so she had... It's literally a massive contradiction. Yeah, literally, it's a plot hole, yeah. Wow, it's more restrained. That's what you're going for? Yeah, fair enough. And you say, wait, Mug, you said, oh, really, I just... as a recap, most Power Rangers draw their power from some sort of relic. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, no, but Zelda has always had that as well. But yeah, that's so true. Was Zonai Tech discovered before or after the upheaval? Now we have to assume it was discovered before. That is so weird. I definitely am going to ask some of my friends as well and see what they think. The plot hole doesn't exist? What do you mean? That's a massive plot hole. If the upheaval didn't trigger all the Zonai artifacts to be falling from the sky and revealing the depths and everything, right? And these, literally they say these appear after the upheaval, so how'd they make use of it? What? You know what I'm saying? It is possible these Zelda notes are available from the start, and maybe the Zonai related ones are available once you beat the game. No, because Zelda literally says, I hear Hudson's having a child soon. I wish him the... But whatever, she's already old enough to go back to Gerudo. So not only has she been born, she's reached the age of, like, you know... a certain significant age that she should, you know, she's definitely over the age of like a toddler. She's a young girl. It doesn't make sense. There's plot holes, dude. You reading my comment before? Okay, let's see. What was it? It was you, Paxer. So there was a pulley system. So wait, so there's a pulley system there, but not the current one. Why does it do the exact same thing though? Right? Or no, does it? Wait. You know, we can literally figure out if it's a plot hole or not from this. You're right. It's not a plot hole. You're right, Paxer. I'm actually frazzled dazzled. Bear with me. You're right. No, okay. Well, it's fine. I wasn't the only one who thought this. No, Caden, it's not a plot hole. Look, if this makes this all the way back to, like, if this takes us back to Terrytown, then it's not a plot hole, because Zelda literally says, you know, here, let me just play it again.
This track facilitates transit from the village to the work area. It is not a complex creation, relying on the height difference to send the rope and pulley down the rails. However, it is only one way, so a person would have to walk back along the perimeter to reach the village.
See, I don't have to walk back.
I wonder if Sheikah technology could improve this.
Well, Zonite technology did improve it, so boom bada bing bada bam. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, rip plot hole. Literally. Can you change the voices? I don't know. But yeah, so it explains it. Never mind. Yo, dude, this is the best part about doing this live and being able to chat with you guys real time. Yeah, it says only one way. It's not only one way. It took us to and from. So plot hole secured. I don't whatever. What do you do to a plot hole? What do you do to a hole, I mean, like in the ground? We filled. Plot hole filled. I don't know, whatever, okay. Then that was a good one. Let's see what else she has to say. Okay.
Apparently, when the water levels in Torin Wetland receded and solid ground emerged, Hudson Construction decided to build a workspace here. That workspace has come to be the main site for producing the building materials used in our restoration efforts. I'm excited to see how this place flourishes.
Same, and it's not flourished yet, but whatever, Zelda. And that was a while ago. But okay. No, it's all good. I mean, Kaden was onto something. I believed him for a second. But yo, Paxor, that was a good observation. Yeah, literally, the plot hole has been filled, baby. It's been mended. And I'm doing our... I hope you're doing well, Soul Boss. I can't really answer that. Not doing too hot. Let's just say that. But I'm gonna try to be as optimistic as possible. Can we hold a ceremony for the plot? Holziev. No, we're good. Let's move on. What did she have to say over here, actually? Is where a Guardian battle took place or something? Obviously, we're not going to see any remnants, but I remember in Breath of the Wild, this place was surrounded by Guardians. And, ooh, a Korok.
Torin Wetland was once littered with the broken remains of countless Guardians,
See, I
though
told
there
you.
are no longer any traces of them. I imagine the wetlands reduced the Guardians' mobility, making it impossible for them to avoid each other's attacks. No doubt Akala owes thanks to the quick thinking of soldiers from the Citadel for this. If the Guardians hadn't been so hindered, the Akala region would have suffered more damage.
More than it already did? Interesting. But yeah, so that literally, I'm not lying. When I think of Torin Wetlands, I think of Breath of the Wild's insane amount of decayed Guardians that were throughout here. And I like how Zelda does make mention to it. But yeah, sadly, in this game, we see none of that. Okay, Bandy, you said the same thing. So we're all on the same page, yeah. How do you feel better? Yeah, thank you so much, Soul Boss. I hope so, too. For real. It's, some days are good, some days are bad. Sadly, today's one of the bad days. Just, AKA, yeah, life, I guess. I hope it's life and not death. I've been definitely way too negative recently. Let's just say that. But okay. Let's pop some fans. And let's get schmoovin', baby. Age of imprisonment will be canon, right? They said so, but again, you can never take their word because the way they heavily promoted Age of Calamity was it was canon. I know they didn't confirm it, but like, you know. Okay. Yeah, let's just fly over. It's fine. So you're getting a Switch 2 in the mail tomorrow. I can't wait to play Mario Kart World and replaying this game. Yeah, especially with the Notes app, it's definitely worth replaying. What's up, Akatsuki fan? Bro, didn't Hagi have a side quest in Breath of the Wild where he made Link fight Guardians for 20 rupees? Did he? I mean, wouldn't surprise me. Guardians are invisible? Ooh. That's, so we need the Lens of Truth, I think. Nah, I don't really follow this theory you got. Yeah. Okay.
South Akala Stable. Many Guardians swept through this area, and though the building was destroyed, the workers were all able to get to safety. No doubt that is thanks to the soldiers of Akala Citadel buying them time. But now the Stable Association has rebuilt the stable, and you can hardly see any traces of the past destruction.
Okay. That's true. I mean, they did a good job replacing all. Hopefully no egg and age of imprisonment. It won't be an, I mean, it could be like a Zonai egg, true, instead of a Sheikah egg. Yeah, let's hope not. I really hope not. Okay, yo, this is actually pretty cool, because this is where we found a side quest, I believe, or something significant. I remember when you were trying to 100% this earlier, we found something. So deep under Hyrule Castle has the Lens of Truth. I wish I could find it. It is such a cool item. I really do hope that... One thing I majorly hope at the next Zelda game is the return of, like, unique items like that. You know? Don't get me wrong, I don't mind having a really dope arsenal that lets me solve a lot of things immediately, but also, you know, I still want to find some valuable items. We need a retelling of Ocarina of Time. I think we can make a downfall timeline a real timeline. That would be dope. Wow. Imagine if the Ocarina of Time had multiple endings. aka 2 endings, and one of the endings splits into 2 timelines. It's split, obviously, because technically both Twilight Princess and Wind Waker share the same Ocarina of Time ending. It's just who got the hero, who remained with the hero, who lost the hero, you know? But yeah, then it would have been dope if they had like one where, if you don't escape Hyrule... Okay, what if this? If you don't escape Hyrule Castle in time, like that's the one time you can fumble the game guaranteed. If you don't make it out, literally, the downfall timeline commences. Or something like that. I don't know. That makes the most sense, because you don't want to go and beat the entire game and then... You know how like some games have like that secret little Easter egg of, okay, you kind of messed things up, so... Oh, it was a well. I think there was a well here. So I remember this being pretty difficult. But okay, let's just go ahead and land. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Alright. What do you have to say, Zelda? The Shadow Hamlet Ruins. Sounds interesting.
No one actually knows what happened here at the Shadow Hamlet during the calamity. They were a very isolated village, and they liked it that way. They even turned me away when I came to warn them about the calamity. I wonder if this place would be more than ruins if I had tried harder to get them to listen.
No, it would still be ruins. What would they would have done? Like what? Look at Akala. Look at Hyrule Castle. Look at everything. Zelda, shut up, dude. It would have been ruined. But I wonder what the Shadow Hamlet people were. Were they Sheikah? Were they Yiga? Were they Gorons? And yeah, hit the like button. Yo, thank you, you2 Angel 1. I appreciate reminding and just mentioning it. Yeah, guys, if you want to hit the like button, I appreciate it. I don't really think it matters. Honestly, with this stream, I'll be real. It's all gooch. This stream is all pooch. Lens of Truth needs to be in one of the wells. Well, Nintendo doesn't think so. Well, Nintendo doesn't think so, even though you didn't say that. I just felt. What if there was a game where the sages mess up mid-game? Or that. I'm just thinking of something that, like, where you can play the whole game the way you normally should. Or, I mean, unless they literally make an Ocarina of Time remake in which they completely have a separate pathway you can take. But I'm trying to think, like, what could they make that's, like, interesting enough? It's the whole thing I could save them, right? You couldn't save diddly squat. Zelda notes already recognizes Breath of the Wild continually more than Tears of the Kingdom. Wait, yeah, no, in Tears of the Kingdom itself, right? In Tears of... Right, actually, Kaden, and that's why we were hella upset coming into this game and not seeing any Tears of the Kingdom related things. Okay, it's this. This is Memorial. Wait, let's wait. Okay. Battle Talus, please stop. Let's pay respect in silence. There we go.
We thought Akala's citadel impregnable, but the battle here proved it was anything but. We must carry the lessons learned from this battle forward with us. I vow to honor the sacrifices of those who died here. I will work tirelessly to restore Hyrule and to create a peaceful future for its people.
Nice. I want one of, like, I want a juicy, you know, memory that gets you thinking. Some lore dump or some funny kind of situation Link and Zelda ran into, like, you know, what we heard last time. The Eventide Island one is probably going to be the most shared one / like the fan favorite because it's genuinely super funny the way Nintendo went there. I appreciate it, McPablo, for real. And he said, okay, they made a theory video stating that the fire Wizrobe destroyed Shadow Hamlet. Interesting. So they burnt it down. So it wasn't even a Guardian. You want a remake of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Switch 2, 4K, like Final Fantasy VII? Honestly, same. Like, I don't want that with the Zelda movie. I don't want a 3-parter, but I don't want a 3-parter at all, actually, with the Ocarina of Time remake. But I want it to be a 1-parter that literally explores some crazy new ideas. I do agree, though, 100%. That would be super dope. Like, have it to where, like, Link, not necessarily... You should have it be an alternate reality of Ocarina of Time that really explains everything in the 3 timelines, and that would be super dope. It's the classic game, like... But okay. Let's see what Foothill Stable has to offer.
Stables are a treasure trove of information and a great place to find members of the research team. Though we've only just begun our work, we've already received research reports from every region. As we continue working, I should ensure they know how to defend themselves. Exploring the unknown can be dangerous after all.
It's true. And what is this picture? Unusual. Yeah, it's a foot. Rumored beast. Oh, it's a Don, dude. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. That's it. And we get nothing out of it. Okay. I want Ocarina of Time remake with quality of life features. Shadow of... I don't actually know what SOH is. I was going to say Shadow of the Colossus, but that'd be SOC, SOTC, actually, right? Do they count the T? I don't know. It's Bigfoot. Well, we're near, yeah, we're right, we're near Foothill. It's literally Foothill Stable talking about Foot. But okay, yeah, the Mauve Death Mountain, this is so grand just seeing Death Mountain from afar.
This was previously the trailhead for Death Mountain, but the path has collapsed and monsters have descended on the area, scaring off most of the travelers. If Daruk were here, I'm sure he'd clear out any opposition in no time. Assuming there are no dogs among them.
Okay, because he's afraid of dogs. Oh, God, that's hilarious, Zelda. Thank you. Little cheeky little Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad reference. A cheeky deeky little reference. That's very cute, very cute. The rumored beast crap got me thinking that some kind of hidden boss. Nah, it would have been revealed. With the internet, dude, nothing can be hidden for this long. Ship of Harkinian. Oh, nah, that's too much. Just give it... Whatever quality of life features they give it will already be amazing being, you know, rebuilt in a modern gaming world, you know, compared to, what, 1998. Yeah, the dog gag, right? That's all they got. He says, why not just make a game where it starts at the end of Ocarina of Time with the 2 different paths of the 2 different timelines would be good replay. No, we want to No. Wait, what? We don't need an explanation. We already know. Zelda sends Link back to the past that creates 2 timelines. And then apparently Link's supposed to die. So if you want to make this Ocarina of Time remake that everyone wants so bad, then just give us the concept of, you know, a more fleshed out version of an ending. And to do it Final Fantasy VII style. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, it baits you into thinking, yo, this is a story you remember, but it actually isn't, but is it, but isn't, but, you know, I love that. Do that again. Alright, is it in the Bedrock Bistro? Or is it just moving forward? Go switch moving forward. Okay. Oh, it's the hot spring. Or a new route, just in general. Let's see.
This area used to be covered in lava and was largely unapproachable. But now that the volcanic eruptions have subsided, even Hylians can come here without taking fire resistance measures. Thus, the new path. I've heard there are even plans for new shops along the road. This place is about to see some significant changes.
Yeah, bro, there's just a goddamn Bedrock Bistro. New shops, bro? What is Ship of Harkinian? It's just the Ocarina of Time PC port. Pretty much they like decompiled all of Ocarina of Time and made it. Literally search Ship of Harkinian. You can download it in 2 seconds and be blasting away with some Ocarina of Time ultra wide if you have an ultra wide monitor. It can even be played on your Android. Yeah, the best way to describe it is like what Dudnit said, a PC port of Ocarina of Time. I know Final Fantasy VII Remake really pisses some people off with that ending shit. Well, I respect what Square is trying to do. They're like, bruh, you know the story. We get it. You fanboys. You like this. Let us do something a little bit different with the games you love so much. But some people are like, nah, I don't want that kind of stuff. I think it's cool. I would have loved to see that with again, Ocarina of Time if Nintendo were to give it. Just don't make it a 3-parter. Just end it in the same game. Do you prefer Alien with lava or without? I don't know. It's contested for me. It's like, I actually really do like the way it looked lava-wise, but I like the comfort of the lack of lava. And yo, Sage! Thank you for the donation. Did you see the new gaming handheld console coming out in 25 Xbox? Hello? Okay, so hello first, and yeah, no, Sage, I mentioned it earlier. It's actually... No, bro, I'm not... Okay, whoa, Sage, relax. Here's the thing. It's not... Search the ROG Ally, okay? Search the ROG Ally. It's already an existing console, but with Xbox branding on it. And sure, there'll be a little bit of extra Xbox integration in it, but it's not a new Xbox handheld. It's an already existing computer handheld that didn't really do well in the market, and I don't know, I guess ROG, that being Asus, decided to partner up with Xbox and see if they can convince some gullible people that, oh, they're releasing an Xbox handheld. It's not an Xbox handheld. Don't fall for it. It's not. If you want to get it, go for it. But like, it already exists right now. You want the prototype of that? Search ROG Ally 2. I'm pretty sure it's even called the Xbox ROG Ally. Like, they don't even try to name it something else, right? It's literally just an ROG Ally. Like, it looks even exactly like it. They barely changed anything besides adding literally an Xbox button. Like, bruh! No thank you. Still called ROGT, right? So they're not even trying, it's not even called like an Xbox handheld. So they know they're barely doing anything significant or like, you know, tweaking it enough to like actually warrant a name change. They're just slap the Xbox button on it. Call it a day, right? And Xbox has already made the campaign of, you know, your phone's an Xbox. Anything that can play Xbox Online is an Xbox. So in reality, this is just another system to play their live subscription stuff. What's up, Dutch? I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see what you have to say about Goron City. They say it used to be hot, but now it's not. That's all she got.
When I was preparing to come here to Goron City, I bought lots of fireproof elixirs to counter the extreme heat. It's a relief to see those are no longer needed. One thing that hasn't changed, though, is the Goron's love of eating rocks. Seeing it now, I am reminded of when Daruk gave Link a rock to eat. And he did.
True, another little Breath of the Wild callback from the memories. And she literally said what she was going to say. Oh, it used to be hot. Oh, you don't need fireproof elixirs now. True, in Breath of the Wild you did. Now you don't. Wow! Alright, I'm getting jaded a little bit. I need to chill. You know, it's still little fun bits of information, so. And you said, I'm sorry, just asking? Okay, no, it's all good, Sage. I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about. It has no hate against you. But, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, yeah, don't be fooled. Because I'm sure they're trying to fool others with that idea. But, yeah, don't be sorry for asking. I'm glad you brought it up. You know, I like ranting. Come on, you should know that by now. Give me something to random. Give me something else. What else do you got for me? Anything else interesting that came out from the Summer Game Fest? Are these memories really worth $10? Well, it's not the memories you're getting. That's a side add-on. It's the quality update, the better FPS, the fidelity, that. Yo, speaking of Game Freak, we are trying Pokemon later today. Okay, anyway. Let's say hey. We have to say. Okay, him.
This restaurant specializes in grilling various foods, though it seems they are planning on leaving this location to a skilled chef and opening a new shop along the road.
Bistro.
Since they were moving on, they were kind enough to give me a seared steak as a gift.
Interesting. Okay. You got it, friend? Okay. Well, I'm glad, CJ. Don't take it too personally. I just haven't slept well, so I'm feeling a bit weird. The fidelity up the air. Yonobo in 60 FPS. I don't think I want to see that, bro. Ho ho ho. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not an Xbox guy, lol. I'm gonna pass on it. I just wanted to collect Nintendo items. We use what you're looking at. You better get it, dude. See if you can get yourself the Zelda edition. This goddamn baby is goddamn beautiful. I don't know if the camera's showing it or not. I don't have my OBS opened up because I'm taking too much space with my other apps. He said, did you have to pay to get 60 FPS? I noticed the Switch 2 isn't as smooth as yours. Maybe 30 FPS unless my eyes are playing games. Anyone in chat? So don't worry, nickname Nick. Yes, you have to get... So, like, I could show you quick. It looks like it's a quick loading screen. So you'll know you don't have the true update if you go to the title screen and not see the Switch 2 edition. ZM is cranky confirmed. He needs nap time. Sadly, I can't nap, Phantom. Like, I have such bad insomnia right now that napping would only make the insomnia worse. I just need to, like, pray to highly I sleep. But yeah, see, like, yeah, if you don't have this, then it's a miss. You know what I mean? Like, it has to say Nintendo Switch 2 edition on it. So you do have to pay the $10, or I didn't pay the $10. I just get it integrated with my subscription. So, like, oh, and I wonder how this... Is it lag? Because this is Switch 2. It better not be as laggy having a game open on the side. But, like, if I go to my expansion pack... So, yeah, this here, if you have the expansion pack, you literally get access to see the Switch 2 upgrades of both of these games. You get... And then, obviously, you get all the other stuff. Like the, you know, Booster Pass DLC, the Splatoon Octopath. Like, I didn't buy any of these. I never got to open Animal Crossing again to experience what Happy Home Paradise would be like. Because, again, it didn't let me transfer my stuff. But, yeah. I'm not hating you for saying the RGLI is crap, but the tech company knows it's improving slightly in the handheld space. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad there's more competition, but it's another PC handheld. We have too many of those. The Steam Deck is currently the one winning when it comes to that whole
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule
battle.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Okay. Anyways, back to what we were doing. I save like it's actually doing something. Does it just save on the app? Also, the integration is so seamless. I literally open up the app and it's just happening. Like, I don't have to like pair it with my Switch or anything like that. But let's see, how long is it going to take for me to appear on the screen? Uh-oh. I say it's seamless and then it's, look at that, it's not popping up. Let me hit navigation again. There we go. There's the cursor. There I am. Stop doing that. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. Okay. God damn it, dude. Okay. Wait, why are they all lit up? I just did one. No, don't tell me it actually glitched. Oh my god. Oh my god. I literally take back what I just said.
This restaurant specializes in grilling various foods.
What?
Though it seems they are planning on leaving this location to a skilled chef and opening a new shop along the road. Since they were moving on, they were kind enough to give me a seared steak as a gift.
Okay, it fixed it. It fixed itself. I was like, don't tell me it undid everything I just did. Wow. Alright. The blacksmith. Let's see. Oh, hey. Daruk's sword. Or his blade, his whatever.
This is the large sword that
Hammer.
Daruk carried with him.
She called it
He
sword. Too
always
bad. I'm
held
good.
it as though it was light as a feather, but but I believe it is actually a boulder breaker he had custom made to be twice as heavy as normal. Not only that, but when he became a champion, he increased its weight even more. There is a certain symbolism in this. Daruk was bold and friendly, but he carried an incredible weight without concern or complaint.
I mean, you didn't even need to carry that to carry an incredible weight. My bro was huge. But yo, Shasha! Thank you so much for the donation. So glad I caught this. Work was horrid. This will make my night. Tears of the Kingdom 2. Looks quite interesting with the new stuff. I got you. Like you mean by on the Switch too. But for real, thank you so much, Shasha. I appreciate it. And yeah, you know, this is a really nice compliment to the game. I agree. I do definitely enjoy this. Even though a lot of things are predicted and what Zelda might say, it's still appreciated. And whoa, let's freaking go. Dude, wait, what? Sage! Thank you for the freaking 5 gifted members. I appreciate you as always. And yo, Reptile got it. I don't know if he's in the chat at the moment, but yeah, wait, I like how Paxter, you also recognize him. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know if I recognize anybody else, but yo, for real, I appreciate it. So, Egomaniac actually I do as well. Haven't seen him in a while, but yeah, hopefully they notice it and can thank you. Because for real, thank ya, my guy. Thank you for both of you guys and Shasha. If I didn't give you a thank you, here you go.
Thank you.
Is it the clothing shop? No. This house? Dude, I don't know. I'm so bad at navigating. Let's just walk up here. Walk up the bridge. Or the pathway. Oh, actually up the bridge above us. I think that's what we need to do. Yeah. Most likely. What about Daruk's house? You know, bro.
I was surprised when I first saw Yunobo. The young Goron is built just like his grandfather, and I nearly shouted Daruk in excitement. Of course, he doesn't have the same bold spirit Daruk had, but he is an honest boy with a truly kind heart.
Interesting. I mean, at least he's not afraid of dogs. So you say he doesn't have a bold spirit. Probably bolder than Daruk. Boulder? Wait, boulders? They Goron rocks? Who's okay? Whatever. All right. Love you, Zim. I hope whatever is going on, you get better. Peace. All right. Thank you, Saeed. I appreciate it. I really do. And I hope you have a good one as well. Mario Kart is a very good game. So fun. It make me think Nintendo won't make another one after this one. No, that it is not for the next almost decade though. That's for sure. And that's normal. You know, we had Mario Kart Deluxe for literally over a decade, or Mario Kart 8, and then it became Deluxe. Nintendo never made a new one. They just piggybacked off of. But like, dude, come on, no. Tech is always gonna upgrade and change. It's just gonna be the definitive Mario Kart for at least about a decade. Yunobo gets one, but not Tulin. True, actually. I didn't think of that. We did all the Rito ones, and she never mentioned... Well, Tulin was so young. She probably didn't actually meet Tulin. It's so funny hearing that because Zelda sounds like an old woman. She really does. But she is an old woman in spirit, though, right? Because she's technically, her spirit is over 100, whatever. Someone out there thought it was humorous. Okay. Oh! The flex, the dab.
Oh, Daruk. Link told me of when your spirit was released. I am so sorry that you worried after me all the way to the end, and I cannot thank you enough for keeping the promise you made 100 years ago. I will make you proud, my friend. I will bring peace to this land. Please, watch over me.
Fair enough. You know, heartfelt. I wonder how quickly it took for them to build this. Cause yeah, I mean, it looks like it took some time. I guess they were just munching and crunching, you know, just carving him out. Have you ever did that with like a cookie as a kid or like something where you like take a piece of food and you sit and try to like make a design off of like nibbling it? Again, as a kid, I never did that as an adult, but you're saying they need a new Smash Bros game. Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing, to kind of lend itself to what you said earlier. You would think they don't need to make a new Mario Kart? Well, they definitely don't need to make a new Smash anytime soon. They can just make a Smash Ultimate Edition because Smash really is pretty... Like, it's as good as it can get at the moment, you know? Making a new Smash this soon would be too soon. You know, Mario Kart, it was warranted. It's actually been a decade. Smash, not so much. I think the safest way for them to do it is to make a new, you know, Fighter Pass. And have, like, a Smash Switch 2 edition. That would be a way to just, like, kind of reinvigorate the game again. But okay, let's check out this hot spring. The old man. He never leaves this. Stress is melting away. How much stress do you have, my guy?
The Gorons looked so comfortable as they lounged in these hot springs. As for me, the heat was too much and I only put my feet in. Poor Link even caught a scolding from the Gorons when he tried to add a little water to cool it down. Apparently this temperature is merely tepid to them already.
Really? I don't blame Link. I've done that before with, like, my foot bath. You know, it's a little too hot, you gotta add just some normal water in it. Oh, this guy's a beast! Swasin? Sheer bliss, really. But here's the thing, I've done, you know, onsens or as hot springs, whatever. They call them onsens in Japanese. I've done them before, and it's like, for me, it's 5 minutes of somewhat pleasure, and then after 5 minutes, I'm like looking at my watch every few seconds, be like, okay, I'm like, because the goal is like to be there for 10, 20, maybe just 15 minutes. I can't get myself to stay in there long. I start like feeling really weird because it like raises your heart rate so high. I don't know how people look at it as something relaxing. It's not relaxing for me. It's the complete opposite. A lot of people argue it's like working out without moving. You know, it's really good for your heart. Like, you know, it's not cardio, but it's like, you know, you're getting really good blood flow. Yeah, screw that, dude. I'm not a fan. Okay, let's keep going to Death Mountain. Yeah, so there's one here, and I think that's it. Zelda didn't want to get too close to Death Mountain. Oh, but I forgot one in this trail where maybe Yunobo is. Let's go here, though. The Bridge of Elden. You said you actually felt attached and motivated to save the tribe this time, then tugging his squealy baby up barren mountain to fight. But nothing... Wait, what? Are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, Yunobo and Breath of the Wild. Gotcha, yeah. True. I mean... You still have to tag up with Yunobo in this one, but yeah, he was a bit better at handling things. Anyway. All right, Bandy. I don't know. If she's uncomfortable, she's uncomfortable. You know, that's how I see it. Trust me, you gotta try it. You gotta try like a really hot spring. But the thing is, so many people love it. There's a reason why it's so popular. I'm just not a fan. You should buy Sega and or merge. I would love that. Yeah, right. But I don't think Sega would ever do that. You know, Sega may have given up on the console wars or competing, but they're still, you know, very much, you know, well off, I want to say. They publish so many huge games still. How is it with these voice memories? They're fun. It's a trip down memory lane, but it very much is nothing too crazy. Like, don't expect much. Okay, whoa, I can't even tell this is the Bridge of Elden. Because the lack of lava. Like, I didn't even know we were here already. But okay, it doesn't seem as significant, especially with how small it is. But okay.
It was not long ago that lava was frequently and fiercely erupting from Death Mountain. These days, the mountain seems to have quieted, though. I've heard stories that ancient Gorons built dwellings far down in the depths of the mountain. I wonder if this is similar to how the mountain looked back then.
But she said it quieted, though. What's going on here? Causing commotion, goddamn, but... Wait, what? Why did it do that twice? Okay, so yeah. Nice, guys, we unlocked a new memory.
It was not long ago that
really, it was not long ago before you said this exact same thing!
These days, the mountain seems to have quieted, though. I've heard stories that ancient Gorons built dwellings far down in the depths of the mountain. I wonder if this is similar to how the mountain looked back then.
Wait, Magmas were ancient Gorons? Wait, what made you think that? Wait, what? I'm confused. Am I missing something from this? You know what? Say it again, the third time.
It was not long ago that lava was frequently and
Oh,
fiercely erupting from Death Mountain.
Goron's built. No.
These days, the mountain seems to have quieted, though. I've heard stories that ancient Gorons built dwellings far down in the depths of the mountain. I wonder if this is similar to how the mountain looked back then.
Bro, well, you relax, Paxer. That had nothing to do with magma. She's talking about the Gorons from Gorondia. That's it. Bro, you got me hyped. You got me like freaking out. I was like, wait, what? I mean, I really missed something that blatant? But no, bro, she's literally talking about Gorondia and how we literally see statues of what ancient Goron should have looked like. And we literally saw an ancient Goron, that being in the memories of this game. Yeah, we don't have a face for him, but we know ancient Gorons existed, so. But, I mean, maybe there's, I don't think there's any magma. I think she's literally just talking about, you know, Gorondia. But, okay, speaking of Gorondia, one of the little Gorons thought this was Gorondia at some point. But, yeah, this is what you have to say about Yunobo Ko.
The sudden changes on Death Mountain left many Gorons feeling uneasy, but I hear young Yunobo goes to the mountain every day to mine ore from the exposed rock face. It seems his efforts are motivating his fellow Gorons, shaking them out of their worry and giving them purpose. Certainly the future of Goron City is brighter, thanks to Yunobo.
That ages poorly when you figure out Yunobo started a whole drug deal and made everyone addicted to his weird marbled rock. Of course, that was because of the upheaval, but, like, you know, it was him being possessed, but still, you know, technically, it didn't bode well for Log. What's up, K-Slay? You took your Switch outside to play with it in the park and the battery didn't last too long? Really? What game were you playing? Mario Kart? But okay, I think we're done with Death Mountain, right? Yeah. That's it. So let's move to Lanayru, I guess. So all we have is like this portion of Hyrule. The southwest or east portion, and then the actual center, which holds just the castle itself. Again, you say 150 sound crazy, but you can get through them pretty quickly, surprisingly. Now, the question is, do I want to teleport? I might as well teleport. We're playing freaking the goddamn Switch 2. Everything is just... It actually is way more seamless. Even the map, like the UI here, or like the FPS on this, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the map runs more than 60. Yeah, it's probably just 60. I'm probably just so used to it not being 60 that it's like mind-blowing. 2 to 3 hour battery life. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, with mine, you know what? I'm not going to argue that, because even when I'm just downloading games, the battery depletes pretty quickly. Mario Kart needs to release for a better battery, new update. Yeah, definitely. But I'm sure they can optimize it with updates. Again, wait, what? Wrong game. We're playing Tears of the Kingdom, god damn it. Okay. What do you have to say about... Let's start off with the entrance. You know, she has something all the way over here about literally Zora's domain. Or she can talk about the Great Zora Bridge in particular. The internet is losing their mind apparently because the Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 card works in the Switch 1. Like, no shit. Sherlock. Right? Well, yeah. Oh, but what if Mario Kart World might work on the Switch? It's like, bro, that's not how it works. Like, well... Yeah, no, people are... I mean, you know, whatever. Something for people to captivate themselves with. Yeah. Like, obviously, the Switch 2 cartridges are Switch 1 cartridges. They just need an update installed into it. So, I mean, I think... And I respect... respect Nintendo for doing that. If you buy a Switch 2 Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, it will work on the Switch 1. You just won't get the update. But, like, that's not that crazy. It's like managing to put a Game Boy Color game in a Game Boy... original Game Boy. Because, you know, some games had both color and no color. And it's like, wow. It's like Link Awakening DX. How some DX versions you could just put in the original. But okay. Let's do episode about Zora's Domain. We're at the entrance.
Thanks to their long lifespans, many Zora here in Zora's Domain still remember the events of the Calamity and Mipha's part in all of it 100 years ago. I do not think I will be welcomed. but it is my duty to tell them what happened to her in the end.
That's messed up, really. I mean, I don't blame them, I guess. They really relied on the princess, but come on, that's too much. Like, obviously she would have tried if she could, but whatever. The Switch V1 has a poor battery life, and then Nintendo released a V2 Switch battery life. Okay, there you go, so there's hope. Once the news hit, everyone's trying everything they possibly could. Yeah, I bet you're like, let's see if Mario Kart World works. That's like trying a 3DS game on the DS. Like, no, it's not, because the 3DS game wouldn't fit on the DS at all. The best equivalent I had was Game Boy Color to original Game Boy. But okay. Now that we're in the domain... Oh, is she going to mention the statue of Link riding Sidon? Is she jealous? Yeah? You wish Sidon was replaced with her? Okay, no, I need to chill. What's just the domain itself?
100 years ago, a statue was made to celebrate Mipha, the Zora champion. It is now a memorial to her sacrifice.
It's no longer here.
Apparently, it is thanks to Sidon that it stands where it does. It was he who proposed it be relocated to a place with a wonderful view.
Yeah, so he can have one made of himself with our boy Link riding him. Okay. Something about the inn? Really? Okay, the waterbed. Ooh.
Waterbeds. I had only mentioned it in passing to the proprietor 100 years ago, so it was quite a shock to see the fanciful notion brought to life. And laying in one feels just as I imagined, like floating in a lake. I hear travelers enjoy the beds, but even more surprising, so do the Zora.
Bro, this traveler hasn't moved at all. He died on this bed. Like, actually. You have Switch V2 Switch coming soon. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Yeah. They have to. I mean, they owe it to us. You know, if they can't change the hardware, they're gonna change the software and make it more optimized. Anyone loved is dead and gone. Imagine waking up 100 years ago, like, hey, you got this right. Yeah, true. But I mean, at least he saw Zelda and Impa and Purah and Robbie and this. Like, it's a lot more acceptable with seeing their spirits. He got one last chance to say goodbye. But okay. What do I have to say about the blacksmith? Oh, he says trident, right?
I have heard that an important part of the process of crafting Zora armor is a prayer for the safety of a loved one. Apparently, Mipha often came to this place to work on armor she made for Link. However, in the end she left the armor with King Dorephan. Perhaps she knew she would not be able to hand it to Link herself.
King Dorephan? I always call him Dorphin. Maybe it's British. Wait, who died on the waterbed? This guy, dude. This guy does not move. I can't look. It's day, night, whatever time. Sasen, dude. Just snore. Obviously he's sleeping, but he's like Snow White level sleeping. Eternal slumber. And he said, "Do you know you can open the Nintendo Switch game and hold this blah 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 blah." Yeah. So the Legend of Lane. Guess what? It's funny actually. This is. I see. So like I didn't know it was a secret until I saw people also going crazy about it. In our first stream of the Switch 2, I did that on accident then because I was literally like, huh? Why is there a GameCube boot screen on it? But yeah, no, interestingly enough, we literally came across that, and I don't know. I didn't know it was a secret. I think literally, I don't think you have to click up. I think you can just click anything. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a cheeky little test. Let's hope the Zelda Notes app doesn't combust right now. But I gotta see it through. Okay, so I'm gonna click nothing right now. And it's probably not going to do anything, right? Okay, it didn't. You're right. So, I don't know how I did it. I'm just going to hit L and R. I was hitting L and R. I like just to click buttons when I'm booting stuff. Like, I'm just going to move around a little bit. And it's going to work. Oh. So, I think you just click any button. Or just, just mess around with the buttons. Let's theory test this, though. So, now, I'm just going to click A. I'm just going to keep clicking A. I'm going to keep clicking A. Okay, didn't work. So there is a certain button combination you want to press. Got it. It's all good that you missed the stream. Yeah, no, I just thought it was funny because so many people were freaking out about that, but like I thought it was actually just a common thing. I didn't know it was meant to be a secret. But I mean, here we can confirm it is a secret. So let me just move the joysticks. I'm going to move them all around. It worked. Yeah, you can tell by it still remaining black. Okay, cool. So for those who do have it, just literally just rotate the joysticks if, you know, unless you want to do it one particular way. Maybe we can try just up on the joystick. Let's try that. I'm just going to hold only up, nothing else. All right, thank you. Honestly, Legend of Lane, there you go. At least you simplified it for me. I don't have to literally click every button and try to make it work. But yeah, no, I don't know. Again, I thought it was actually just common knowledge. I didn't know it was a secret, but now I know. It's funny how I stumbled upon it on accident just by goofing around. And he said it's a shame that the original Switch Joy-Con Pro controller ended up not being compatible with the Switch 2. Found out the hard way. Really didn't want one, but now kind of need one. What? Really? That's so. Well, I didn't even bother trying it, to be honest. But yeah, I thought Nintendo said all of the hardware would be compatible. You have the GameCube Switch controller. Nice. I wish I had it too. What's your favorite game on the GameCube? Obviously Twilight Princess, but if we had to pick a non-Zelda game, it would be... That's a tough one. Because, you know, Wind Waker would be a close second. I don't think Sunshine would be third. I think... Not Soul Calibur. I like to let Link's featured in it, but and not Smash Bros. Either. Just to kind of give you one, I don't waste 1,000 hours trying to figure it out. Let's say, oh, I picked the wrong profile. Whoops. Bro, this sleep deprivation is not making me think. I don't want to give just a half-assed answer. What are the top GameCube games to begin with? Oh, easily Metroid Prime. How did I forget about that? Metroid Prime 1, just the OG, not 2, just the OG. Yeah, I appreciate it, Lane. The Switch 1 Pro controllers are compatible. I'm literally using one right on my Switch 2 right now. Oh, really? Then how'd you learn the hard way? Then, yo, there's hope. Who's the one who said that? Jim. Jim, give it another shot. You know what? Should I debunk the funk? Should I check myself as well? I wouldn't mind using, I'll be honest, the Switch Joy-Cons are kind of meh. Even the Switch 2 ones, they're still Joy-Cons at the end of the day. Might as well. I'm never going to use my OG Switch again, so let's just pair it. Here, give me 1 second. I'm going to look for it. Don't worry, I'm not ending the stream. Just remain here. Or you know what? So you guys don't think I'm ending the stream, let me just do this. There we go. I can look around. Never mind. Yeah, at least you can listen. I should have turned it up a bit. Looks like I'm gonna have to continue playing with this Switch 2 Joy-Cons for now because can't find it. Like when I went to Japan, my wife's mom decided to kind of tidy up the place, and yeah, it's probably gotten lost in the sauce, like a bouse. But okay. Anyways, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, let's just continue on. So, okay, we got one more here in Zora's Domain. Peak village music, I agree. This is my favorite village in the game. If I had to pick a settlement. Okay. I think everything's updated. Oh, wait, it's not going to pop up. I have to, like, kind of reset the app for a sec. Navigation. Go to Zora's Domain. There I am. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's glitched, but I'm sure it'll fix itself. So it looks like we haven't gotten any of these voice memos, whatever, but it should fix itself. Let's go to King Dorafin, and not Dorfin. Hey, what's up? Oh, Yona's not in this photo on the app, at least. We weren't together
With
yet.
Link accompanying me, I told the gathered Zora of Mipha's fate. The throne room was filled with sobs and angry shouts, but King Dorephan quieted everyone when he spoke, offering a simple, soft thank you. His words felt like he was giving me permission, even telling me to move on, to not be held prisoner to the past.
It's deep. And respect. I mean, what else can he say? And I mean, I would never put that on Zelda to begin with, you know. I understand, was it Muju or whatever, is a goddamn speciest. He hates Hylians, but like, come on. Yo, have you been? What I miss? I'm getting by, but yeah, you're just missing some interesting Zelda tidbits and lore from the Switch 2 update, which is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we got a significant amount of stuff to do here. I think this is the top of the rock. Where is Mipha Core? I'm sure, maybe Zelda doesn't have anything to say about Mipha Core because Mipha Core did not exist when because she even says, oh, Sidon's gonna relocate the statue, so she doesn't really mention what happened to it exactly, so it's fine. Let's go check it out. But you look like Girahim. Yeah, my hair's a little bit different today, just because didn't try to style it or anything. Just kind of going with the flow. Does the GameCube controller dock work with Switch 2? Probably. Probably, yeah, that would make sense. So, can someone confirm that? Any, like, Smash players or... I mean, that'd be nice, yeah, because again, we got GameCube Online, like, you know, not everyone's going to get their hands on the GameCube controller, per se. But, okay, let's see what she has to say about Macau Lake. Yo, Macau, our boy, baby! Maybe Koopa Beach, as in... Wait, old school loop, but still... When you see it, open world, far distance, it's amazing. Are you talking about Mario Kart 8? Or World? My bad. I haven't moved on, guys. I need to listen to King Dorfin and move on from the past. Okay. Oh, it's... Is there one on each... Does she have something to say about each one of these? Oh, no, we're not going there. Never mind. Oh, it's the Sanctummy. I think it's the Sanctummy. It definitely is the Sanctummy. Yeah, it's probably the hidden Sanctummy. Wait, no, this doesn't take you to Sanctummy, though. Again, people are wondering, like, what are you saying? Why are you saying Sanctummy? That's what the little Zora kids called it, at least. Okay, let's just stand up here. This is where they took the plunge in the Champions Ballad DLC? No? Let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe it's on the bottom part. Let's just take this with us. There you go. Should be fine, guys. Don't worry. Oh, is there a secret in here? I don't think so. Huh. Hot take, Miyamoto wanted voice actors because he got tired of everyone mispronouncing everything. That's a valid reason. What if I swim up? Or, you know, let's just navigate me. Honest, I give up.
Guidance activating.
Okay.
Proceed north and downward.
The fuck does that mean? Here?
Proceed downward.
What's downward mean?
Proceed southeast and downward.
Okay.
Proceed downward.
Oh, downward is in literally underneath. Okay, duh. So maybe it is the Sanctummy. Is this the Sanctummy? Did it tell me? Pristine Sanctummy! God damn it. I overcomplicated it. Alright, I'm turning this off. It was
Proceed
the Sanctummy.
east and downward.
My brain is just so
Guidance
frazzle-dazzled
deactivating.
again. Okay, it is in the cave. Yeah, my bad. Downward isn't downward, it's literally physically downward. Okay, got it. Yeah, no, it is a GPS. It's kind of nice. Okay, can I outswim this? Come on, Link. I could use the Zora tunic, but you know what? We're fine. Into the Sanctummy. We've made it. There we go. Probably still need the Zora tunic. Alright. Zelda's been here? The retreat of the king?
The pristine sanctum is part of the traditions a retiring Zora king follows upon abdicating their title. It is said that many generations of kings have cleansed their bodies in the pristine waters here, as well as offering one of their scales to this throne. In so doing, they symbolically abandoned the earthly world.
I see, and that explains it. Okay. That's why the king was originally here when, you know, Mario Sunshine was going on. Alright, let's go up to the top and take Shatterback Point. Dude, we're showering right now, Sage. You know what I'm saying? In the goddamn Sanctummy. Yo, is that Zelda? Oh, true. The Shatterback Point has been so much... It's so much better looking. Is that you? Why are you training? What are you doing? I have to prepare myself. Okay, sludge. Okay. Got it. Yeah, still the Zelda note thing, yeah. Does Zelda say anything about Sidon? Not really, only talking about the king so far. Sidon, she probably didn't know that well, she only knew him as a child, but like, I don't know, still say something. I'm glad Fi is back as Google Hyrule Maps. Okay, yeah, so this is where Mipha's statue is relocated, and let's see what Zelda has to say about this. She's probably going to speak about the past version of this, or will she mention it? Let's figure out. Okay, I need to actually be standing near this. Here we go. Okay.
I'm sure that you love the view of the village from here, don't you, Mipha? I shared your final words with King Dorephan, you know. He told me, thank you, but I should be the one offering my thanks. And I do. I offer them to you. Thank you, Mipha. I wish only that we had more time together.
Okay, so she acknowledges this place, though. And it is a beautiful view, I imagine, from up here. Let's actually see. I mean, I'm not high enough to do that. Do I want to disrespect the statue? I won't let me climb it anyways. But I mean, yeah, you know, you can see stuff. Okay, is that everything? Oh, there's one more at the beginning here of Ruto Mountain. Let's see, actually, Ruto Mountain is over here. Let me see. Is there an easy way to it? I'll just paraglide, it's fine. Yeah, so people mention restoring Hyrule Town, but I like it done this way, restoring and rejuvenating Shadowback Point after you conquered the Lionel. That was famously here in Breath. Yeah, that's true. That's what I think of when I think of Shadowback Point. That was the biggest significance and why it's so memorable, because of in Breath of the Wild. You know, that's where you got the, you know, lightning arrows, or the shock arrows rather. 100 likes, you know, gift family. Yo, let's go. Yo, I appreciate trying to help out the channel in both regards. You know, yo, and we're only 7 away. Let's get it, guys. Leave a like if you wanted the chance of getting gifted a membership. Bro, thank you so much, Sage. Dude, you're so goddamn generous. It's unreal, dude. Holy crap. Actual legend. Okay, so Zelda has something to say. I don't think it's going to be about Ruto. And I realize she didn't mention, or Ruta, rather. There's a difference in the names. You know, an A at the end. Hey Zim, is there anything interesting Zelda notes I missed? Not really. I'll be honest, not really. There's been a lot of kind of obvious things. Like, nothing too crazy, so don't worry. I'm going to make a video where I compile all of them and my reactions from these streams into just one giant video back to back. But okay, let's see. It has to do with this.
The Zora created these stone monuments, and while they once were engraved with the words of King Dorephan, they now bear those of Sidon. He has written of the battle against the divine beast when he allowed Link to ride on his back. That really shows how completely he trusts Link. It is rare for a Zora to let anyone on their backs after all.
Whoa, okay. So, you know, he let Link ride him. That showed a, you know, sign of trust. God damn. Okay, that's interesting. Yes, I mean, let's be honest. The battle of goddamn Ruta was not as intense. Like, come on. Come on. And let's freaking go! Oh, my thing's not working. All right, there we go. Let's go! Thank you, Sage, for 5 more gifted members. Real, thank you so much, man. Yo, Zelda Next got a membership. Let's go. One I recognize. I was like, okay, yo, it's interesting that Paxer also recognizes all of them. But yeah, for real, thank you so much. Let's get it! Shout out Sage! For real, thank you so much. And I do appreciate those who immediately liked the video when I mentioned that. Like, that's nice of you guys. Zelda hiding her rage while saying that. But no, it is funny. Like, bro, is the story that significant? Like, let's read it, you know? Learning about the Zora part. Okay, so the rain always stops except when it does not. This humorous saying was once repeated with a soft chuckle around here. Then one day, heavy rain started falling in the domain, and no matter how many days passed, it did not cease. Although the Zora were a water-dwelling sort, we came to miss the warmth of the sun and the dry winds upon our backs. Alas, if ever as our desire was, we had no means of stopping the cause of this unprecedented disaster. When all had... This is not that interesting. When all had given up hope, I, Sidon, took upon myself to invite a Hylian to the domain. This young swordsman, in a few words, was named Link. I trusted him at once, sensing great devotion in his eyes. It was immediately clear that my instincts were correct. Thanks to Link, we were able to face the threat head on. Our battle with the source of the disaster was intense. It was not, dude. But my newfound friend and I refused to yield until we're finally triumphant. Sometimes written words flow so much more readily than those spoken. Okay. Link, my dearest friend, you are an unparalleled swordsman, and I admire you very much. He may lack fins and gills, but it matters not. The hero among heroes exudes magnificence tempered with steadiness. I lost interest. I already lost interest from the very beginning. I was trying to see, like, bro, you're just saying stuff to say. This is like, you know, when they tell you to fill up, like, have a, you know, I don't know, 10-paragraph essay. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of the work I had to do in school. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have a certain essay with a set amount of letter or numbers or bro, my brain, dude. I swear I cannot think at all today. A certain amount of words in them, and you're just looking for things to say. You know? I hope the Zelda lore doesn't fuck up. Oh, the Zelda notes doesn't fuck up the lore a lot. It shouldn't. Yep, the lore has changed though. Really? Source of Disaster, just a divine beast, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. This ain't diddly squat. But whatever. Like, you know, he tried to make it seem like he had a great battle he had to overcome. Oh wait, what's this? Let's check that out. For some reason, chat summary isn't working for me. I'm trying to reload and see if I can get it. I'm curious what it has to say. Oh, there we go. So viewers are expressing their excitement for the stream and thanking the streamer for the content. Really? That's what you guys are doing? They're also discussing the events in the game and the streamer's gameplay. Bro, the most... Wow! Viewers are watching the stream and discussing what's going on in the stream. Thank you. That's essentially what chat summary just said. Nice. AI, bro? Next level, dude. Okay. So we're going over here. Let me just pinpoint it, because again, I'm on that frazzle-dazzled kind of lifestyle. We don't even talk about the game, right? Or the excitement. You guys, no one's excited for my stream. Like, let's be frank. And yo, Zelda Next, you noticed it. Let's go. Yeah, thanks, Sage, for the member. Unless you already did. I don't know. I probably missed it. Oh, no, you did. I was too busy reading Sidon's spiel. His ordeal. You're not seeing chat summary till I reload it. Yeah, you have to reload it so it can pop up. It's for new viewers. Oh, we gliding. We gliding indeed. Okay, so is it actually up here or is it underneath? Let's figure out. Did Zelda really come all the way up here? Let's see. I mean, it's overlooking the reservoir. Okay, so we should about the reservoir itself.
In order to prevent the damage a flooding river would cause, the Zora people and the Kingdom of Hyrule worked together to build this reservoir. In fact, though they were only amicable toward each other before the project, it was the act of building this that formed a true friendship between the Zora and the Kingdom of Hyrule.
It didn't last long. I thought they hate Hylians now, or at least Zelda can't even show her face. Okay. Well. Whatever you say, Zelda. Whatever you say. Okay, so let's do Lurelin Village now. You know, let's stay in the it's not really tropical Zora's domain, but let's go to the tropics. Let's freaking go! I always teleport to the wrong one. Because I'm putting two shrines right next to each other. For some reason, this one seems closer to Lurelin Village. I'm not going to be bothered. I'm teleporting. He said, question of the day, will put the ones I owe you later in the server if I remember. This message is heads up. Okay. The one I read is the heads up. Interesting. Let's hope I read the actual one. This is where Ruta was. Oh, but she didn't mention Ruta, though, which is interesting. She just mentions the whole building of the reservoir. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Wait. I don't like this. I want to do this in a different day. Or at least during the day. Or just put the rain away. What's up, Jaden? They should make a Divine Beast amiibos. Okay, never mind. Not what's up, Jaden. I guess you took it back. I can excuse the first Divine Beast, but... Wait, the first beast, but they got worse? Wait, what? What beast? All right, have a good one, Peyton. You'll no longer be number 1. Just know that it's gonna eat away at you when you're gone. I doubt it. Okay, I remember Shiny told me a really good way to do this. This with the wing. What the hell's going on? Why can't I take it out here? Is it because I'm facing uphill? No, there you go. Alright, that's how you make a little roof. There you go. And now we can hide from the fire. And let's make a little campfire. That way, when I don't know, when Zelda talks about Learnland Village, it just seems more fitting. You know, line on amiibo? That would be dope, actually. Oh, and you copied. Okay, already I'm missing out. So let me read it. So you said, oh, you said not all Game Freak. Oh, never mind. This isn't Gabe. My bad. The Pokemon guys are still, failed to produce good games in recent years. Cough, cough, Scarlet Violet. Cough, cough is making a Soulsborne monster RPG for with the R. That sounds dope. And no, Legends Arceus is a really good game they released. A little bit of bones, but it's still one of their better games, that's for sure. But okay, let's check out Learnland Village now that the weather is beautiful. What does Zelda have to say? And I'm assuming when she entered it was probably nice. Oh yeah, same exact look in the app as it is here. Let's go. Same weather conditions.
Learnland Village was once a small fishing center, but apparently the rise in monsters has driven many of the villagers away from fishing. Now it hosts travelers, attracting them as a sort of resort with its beautiful scenery and delicious food. The village may have changed, but its people are some of the warmest I know. I feel a wonderful calm visiting here.
That the way she delivered delicious in the most delicious way. Like, it was pretty spot on. But yeah, it's weird how it got so many monsters, it detracted the actual residents, and then it attracted visitors. Okay. Scarlet Violet sucks ass? I agree. I hate the gyms. But I still think the overall open world, catching Pokemon in a more seamless way, is pretty nice. That was kind of improvised at the last second. I couldn't prep myself for it. Okay. Oh, there she is.
I was amazed at the delicious food I was treated to by the fantastic cook here. It seems she traveled far and wide in Hyrule, gathering an incredible 228 recipes before getting married and settling down. I suggested she open a restaurant, and while she seemed to laugh at the idea, I saw a quiet pride at the compliment.
Did she ever open a restaurant? Yeah, the only restaurant. She did, yo! Well, she listened to the princess, and I'll take it. Free chowder, bro? I'm assuming that's her husband. Nice. Yo, oh, speaking of which, you're gonna sit down? Okay. I need to see how if they upgraded the print quality here in Hyrule. Like, do you have... Oh my god, it looks so much better! It looks so much better! Yeah, they definitely upgraded the textures for that, and that bugged me. It looks so nice. I'm doing well, Kip. Hope you're doing... I'm not actually doing well, but I hope you're doing well. Well, the fact that I said I'm doing well, that's a good mental process to have. I am. Let's just say that. I'm going to try my best to think positively. You said... Okay, Jaden, you said, Luke, if you can pick one person in Zelda to meet, who would you want to meet? That's a tough one. I don't know. I would say Link, but what if Link is so boring and he just kind of leaves me hanging? Like, yo, what up, my guy? And he's just... How's it going? You're the hero of Hyrule. How does that feel? Ha! Like, bro, I'm good. I don't want that. I don't need that kind of energy. So maybe Zelda, I guess, or Sonia, maybe. See what it's like to actually, because she died pretty early on. You know, maybe I get to know more about her. Something. All right, the end. So for free, think about that. That's dope.
It seems they turned an abandoned ship hull into a house. even using
True.
palm trees to hold the ship in place. It has become something of a local landmark, as well as a place for guests to stay. Considering its size, it really does make sense they would use it as an inn.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, it looks cozy. But you're sleeping with little to no privacy. But I guess that's the point. You're having a little nap. Okay. Wrong, Sonia. Brain went after Thought Professor for Sword and Shield. Wait, what? Am I the one who isn't hyped for ZA? I'm also not hyped for ZA. Zelda next. I'll be honest. Arceus was great. I wish we had something that looked more like that instead of this closed off urban, suburban, it's not suburban, urban city like thing. I just want it to rhyme. Okay, so I'm assuming the docks or the goddess statue. Do you have something? I realize she never really says much about the goddess statue. Is it the goddess statue? Yeah.
The goddess statue in Lurelin village is now worshipped as the guardian of the ocean. I believe it used to be thought of as the guardian of fishing, but it seems that as the number of fishers shrank here, the role of the goddess statue has changed along with the village itself. Not everyone can adapt to the changes that life brings. There is much we can learn from the people of this village.
Fair enough. He said, yeah, you are hyped for the exact same reason as me. Yeah, no, it lost that kind of specialness. Like, it didn't have to literally feel like a Zelda game. It had something else going on for it that made it more exciting. It was in the wild. It was mysterious. And I really liked the story of how, like, your character was thrust into the past and had to, like, literally work for even putting food on a table or a place to stay. Like, that wasn't even guaranteed. It was dark and, like, serious. I mean, we'll see. Maybe the story will be deep. Maybe, but Link is probably sick in real life. I hope so. Or unless you mean by sick as in like has a cold. Okay, this has been built after Zelda had something to say about it.
When the head of Lurelin village asked me how he might raise awareness about his village, I immediately thought of this place. Cornet Beach has such long stretches of sand, and it's free of coral reefs. I thought perhaps some sort of playground that incorporates the ocean would be a wonderful addition.
Really? It was her
But
idea?
No, it really is an outlandish idea. I couldn't even bring myself to suggest it.
Oh, she did. What are the? Okay, they both thought of the same thing. Similar minds, I guess, because it literally ended up being somewhat of a playground. Okay, so wait, pay attention to the game's question of the day. Okay, so do you see question of the day? Oh, my bad. Let me scroll up. You posted the question of the day. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me keep scrolling up. Okay, if you could live in a divine beast for 5 months, what would you pick and why? Rules, no enemies are present, but the blight will appear on the last month and you have no company. Then I'm just dead. Then I just pick where do I want to be buried. I guess Ruta, because okay, let's think about it logically here. If I'm in Rudania, I'm crisp burning or have to sit in the dark and never open it up. If I'm in Meadow, it's going to be really cold up in the sky. I don't want, like, imagine a plane without, you know, interiors, you know, without like windows and keeping yourself safe. And then if I pick Gerudo, I want to have to deal with Thunder Blight out of all the blights, and also it's going to be goddamn hot. So Ruta sounds the best. You're surrounded by water. I jump out of it. Okay, we made it to the peak of the crest.
Cape Cressia was once known as the Demon King's Claw, and many villagers feared this place. But the name has fallen out of use as time has passed. I myself have walked the length of this area, and I didn't feel anything particularly evil about it. Probably another reason the name is largely unused today. I wonder where the name originated from.
Well, we figure out what it originated from, all thanks to this giant geoglyph. Okay. Wouldn't you just starve a divine beast? I mean, yo, Bandy, don't question Gabe's questions of the day. You know, just answer them and I try my best, dude. I try my best. Okay, let's go to now the love pond. And it's all good, Ems. So you said, and you forgot to mention you'd be given supplies to last whole time. Nice. I mean, it's not changing my answer. Drew, what's your dream collab? Fortnite, Nintendo? Kidding. Someone would go there though. Okay. By the way, after Lurelin Village, I think all that we have left is Kakariko, right? And Fort. Oh my God, she probably has so much to say about Fort Hayton now. That would be all the major settlements at least, and then obviously Hyrule Castle. So we're getting there, and we're almost 2 hours into the stream. I'm thinking after we hit the 2 hour mark, we'll probably do a little bit of Mario Kart. You figured out how to make that specific vehicle? Well, I could share it to you if you have this version of the game. Wait, does Zelda have something to say up here? Oh, at the very top. Okay.
There was a time when Tuft Mountain was famous for binding two people's destinies together. However, that legacy seems to have been forgotten as time passed. Standing here, taking in the magnificent scenery, I feel all my worries melting away, like how a setting sun slowly melts into the horizon.
Sadly, I can't relate with the rain and the fog and the overall horrible weather, but we've been there. It's had some pretty beautiful sunrises, that's for sure. All right, what about this?
I have heard stories about a heart-shaped pond, known as the Lover's Pond. I am almost certain it wasn't here before, although this place was once thought of as the wish-making mountain, and I hear many people would visit. Perhaps all their wishes manifested as the pond. Some may laugh at this idea, but I think I like it.
You laughed at the idea, right? I mean, she at least chuckled. I get it. She's not like Sonic. She's Knuckles. She tried to flex her muscle. Whatever. I hope she said something about the King's Study. Ooh, yeah, probably. Let's see what we're looking at here. So yeah, all that's left is literally Necluda, Faron, the outskirts of Lanayru, the outskirts of East Hyrule Field, and then literally Hyrule Castle. So let's at least finish Faron. Let's do Faron. Faron doesn't have much. So there's one right next to... Oh, there's a Torii Mountain tree. I think that's what she's... I think it's literally this. No, it's not this. Never mind. It's closer to the actual Floria Bridge. Oh, it's just that's the stable. I think maybe there is one closer by, but let's check out the stable first. All those quest things are like poetry, like this. I wonder how the hell you get the ideas questions. Those who don't know, I have ADHD, and most of the questions I come up with in a snap. I see. And you said you just stand around to look at the sunrise. Sometimes so. I till this day, when I see the beautiful view, I'm spamming screenshot, and I'm cream shotting. Okay, no, I almost said cream shot, so I'm like, let me make a joke on it, but that's just. Alright, bear with me. I haven't slept last night. Okay, so the Dons?
Lakeside Stable is the closest stable to where I first discovered the creatures I have named Dons. I found them deep in the jungle, and I knew I had to do what I could to protect them. I believe they use the rock-like bumps on their backs as a way to conceal themselves, but that is all I have learned so far. I think I will spend some more time observing them.
Okay, well, I'll observe them from here. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Dude, I didn't say anything. Don't rewind. Pretend you didn't hear. Whatever happened, happened. My bad. I'm sorry, I didn't sleep last night. Alright, bear with me. Okay, so this stable as well. That's what we gotta do. This is blank when you start the game. I'm sorry, we're having a flood and thunder here. Whoa, and heavy rain. Yo, it's kind of like in-game, bro. That you could relate to Lakeside Stable. Luckily, it's gotten clear. Hopefully, yours is a teleportation away, Sage. I don't know. I'm trying so hard to make the worst puns of all time. Is that a new feature? What feature? Game Girl D? Yeah, my bad. My bad, guys. Okay. God damn it. Alright, what do you have to say about here?
Ah, Highland Stable. Horseback archery was very popular before the calamity, though it appears interest has waned in modern times. Instead, there is considerable effort being made to teach travelers how to handle horse-drawn wagons, and more importantly, how to care for the horses that pull them.
Wow, what that screenshot they showed does not exist in this game in the sense of like they had these archways for, I guess, the horse archery. Too bad that's been destroyed. Interesting. All right, relax, redo. Let's not redo that. Let's not re-mention it. It's not raining hard over here in Texas. Which lights almost went out. Damn. Oh, cause it is raining. I see. He said, did y'all see the demon tornado in game or in real life? The navigation voice feature, is that a new feature? Yeah. So it's integrated only in the Switch 2 edition, and you have to literally use your phone. So this here is not actually in the game. This is, I literally added it. It's a feature that you use through your phone, and I just have my phone connected to my PC so you guys can witness and hear everything. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear this or see it or have the navigation if you weren't using your phone. Literally, your phone is now your Sheikah Slate. That's essentially what Nintendo did. Alright, let's go to the Spirit of Courage. This is IRL? Whoa! It's not a bug, it's a feature. Literally every program being lazy. It's not raining where you're at. Well, Dallas, yeah. I mean, Texas is the biggest state out there, so you know there could be different weather conditions. It's every state has. Come on, like, bro, I'm in Texas. You're lying. The tornado from yesterday. All right, I'll do the Korok seed later. Let's just check out the Spring of Courage. Okay.
Long ago, I was too scared to enter the Spring of Courage. Not even just as a child, though then I could at least blame the intimidating message on the stone statue. Those who lack courage will be eaten by a dragon. But even as an adult, I always worried that I wasn't brave enough. Today, I think I can investigate every corner of this place without fear.
You know, looking back at how like important this segment was in Age of Calamity, even though it's not canon, makes kind of like that message seem more, you know, crucial, I guess. I don't know. It makes sense. Shit look like a calamity? That's scary. Okay, yeah, definitely post it. I'm curious. Let's see the calamity in real life. Okay, Kakariko. Let's finish the wetlands. Let's just finish Lanayru first before I do Kakariko. Go to Gopanga Village. Oh, it's the well, probably. It should have been a separate app, in your opinion, what, outside of the Nintendo Switch app? It should have just been integrated in the actual game. Like, you should have been able to click something and have a little HUD appear, or just every time you open up the map, you see that instead of this. Or this opens up as well and has new features. I don't know. They could have found a way to make it work. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I do appreciate it, though. I'm glad it exists. Again, this has given us a whole reason to just mess around with the game a lot more. So I'm going to make a YouTube channel with a bunch of out-of-pocket shit. Looks like. But that's gonna have a lot of videos. But yeah, no, if you guys do like clipping and making shorts or making any kind of videos, go for it. You know, I enjoy watching them. And wait, did I see what you said? No, what'd you say? You'll do an extra question of the day if the stream gets under 30 likes. Oh, we got 5 more members. Oh, so you're really bad. I mean, we gotta hit it. I don't know if we'll hit it, but you know, there you go, guys. You got your incentive. Screw egg. You got your question of the day. I appreciate it. Okay. Gopunga Village. I wonder because this is a Spirit Tracks village that obviously there's no way it has a connection to the current Hyrule unless everything's combined together. But yeah, let's see what Zelda has to say about it.
The ruins of Gopunga Village. The people who lived here raised many horses. They used the unique terrain here as a stable, but it has been so ravaged by monsters now that it's virtually unrecognizable. Considering their skilled horsemanship, I want to believe everyone was able to flee on horseback.
Okay, well, what if you only had a donkey? Can I flee on that? But yeah, it has no connection. I think it's just in name it's connected to Spirit Tracks' Gopunga Village. But okay, there should be one more. Oh, there's one over here. And there's, wait, is there one more outside here? No, okay, let's do these ones. So I think this is a stable. Yeah, this has to be one. Zelda out of context. I like that. Can't wait till you get your Switch 2. When are you getting it, Em? You already got 2 clips. Already made it in Discord server that were well made, so I could. Yeah, go for it. I mean, I know what you're talking about. Those were really good. I did enjoy them, and I appreciate them. So if you ever want to do make more, I mean, yeah, no, don't feel forced. I'm just suggesting if you want to, I'd appreciate them. Okay, yeah.
It was the Stable Association that came up with the plan for a well at every stable. It makes perfect sense to have access to clean water stores, but an additional aspect of the plan was for the well to serve as a shelter for the people in case of emergency. It is hard to forget the stories of rampaging guardians, their attacks scorching the land.
Okay. More Breath of the Wild, you know. It's not really lore, just, you know, her reminiscing about the events. I say reminiscing, bro. I don't think you can reminisce those tragic events. Yo! The sandbar. Let's go check that out. Let's see Magda. Flower Bite Ganon, baby. I thought Gopunga Swamp was from Link's Awakening. Oh, are you? Wait. Oh, I'm thinking of Papuchia. You're right. Gopunga Swamp. You're right. No, it's Link's Awakening. You're right. I was thinking of Papuchia. I don't know. They don't even sound similar. They're just bizarre-ish names. You're right. You're right. My bad. You seem to be complaining about the battery life. I'm guessing I forgot the OG Switch battery didn't get better for like 2 years. Yep. And it's very much true. I can agree. So when downloading, there's a Korok seed. When downloading games and just having it sit idle, it loses battery so quick. I think it's just gonna be up here. Yep. Master. A Zelda master. Sorry. Well, he laughed! Thank you. Alright. Now I had to kill you, though, because, you know, can't get away with that. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let's go check out the sandbar. The Korok seed. Okay, we got this one. And I don't know why they just leave their crap and go. No, wait, this Korok... The pot remains. I always thought the pot didn't remain. Thank you, kills it, yeah. You laughed, yo, let's go, Reptile. I guess I'm gonna have to kill you! And Zelda, of course. Okay, I'm lazy to build any Zonai vehicle. I just wanna get there as soon as possible. There's a lot of silent princesses here. Would she mention that? Was she planting them? Is there some significance? Okay. Location of Flower, Blight, Ganon. What does Zelda have to say about this place? There's one section really beautiful, even after the calamity. It's the upheaval, so it survived the calamity, not the upheaval. Okay.
The Florat Sandbar and Magda, who cultivates flowers here, inspired me to create a place where flowers from all over Hyrule could bloom together. Though I was able to borrow tools from a stable, I am not adept at this kind of work. The dirt has gotten everywhere. Still, I must focus. Silent Princess, Blue Nightshade,
Let's see.
Mighty Thistle.
Oh.
What next?
Mighty Thistle? Oh no, this is a worm. Okay, wait, we got a Blue Nightshade here. We picked up a Silent Princess. Did she actually put a Worm Thistle? Let's see. She's currently working on that. No, this is a Sundelion. Interesting. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, the Worm Thistle's right here. No. There you go. Mighty Thistle. There we go. So, you know, Zelda has been planting a little bit. Okay. Now let's do this stable. And we'll end there. We'll save Kakariko and Hyrule Castle for last. But don't worry, I'm not going to end the stream. I think we'll do a little bit more Mario Kart. Let's, you know, run a track or two, and then we'll see things through. So they should have integrated the Notes app into the game. That would have been a cool feature, but with internet connections in this week, the mobile app loses connection. So the game would be a better method. Honestly, yeah, true, but I so far haven't had any issues outside of like one small one with loading in and out of the game and it reset one of the voice memories. But it hasn't been that bad, believe it or not, Jim. Like, I like it. As you can see, it works pretty seamless. Again, it just follows me all around. There is no, you know, setting up or anything. It just works. But okay.
Riverside Stable is known to many as a gathering place for gourmets. Visiting here reminds me of a time I shared a meal of meat and rice with a few who claimed hunger is the best sauce. Though at the time they had not eaten in 3 days and were nearly immobilized at their campsite. I hope they learned their lesson.
What? They didn't! We literally have to help them and they want meat curry. Like, or just some kind of meat dish that they even say Zelda made. Wow, dude. Okay. That's hilarious that they never learned their lesson, though. Maybe now? Who knows? You finished all the Bubba gems. Let's go! Yeah, it's interesting ending, right, to it? I don't know how satisfying maybe it was for you, but it wasn't that satisfying for me. Okay, now let's check. What are we sitting at? We'll do... Okay, let's do the rest of Necluda as well. What do you... Okay, let's do a poll. Let's see. Should we do a little Mario Kart, or should we just kind of just stick to this? So... Next. Mario Kart. I'm going to do Mario Kart World first, because I feel like people always vote for the first one, or maybe not. More Tears of the Kingdom. Voice. Memories. But I really want to hear West Necluda and see if she mentions how it was never split. Kind of the most interesting bit of lore was what we got yesterday when she mentioned that things were in Lene or in Hebra. It was one mountain before like a giant beam shot out of it. Is karting time? Not in Monster Hunter. Wait, you can kart in Monster Hunter? I like how it's playing the sky music here. Interesting, because we're near Zonai architecture. I think if the second we jump off here, it would stop playing that, right? Wait. The enemy music ruined it. Never mind. Keep going, please. No, Mario Kart, I said wrong on purpose to be funny. Wait, what? The statue of the kingdom, name is Zelda Master, for crying out loud. Wow, you guys really don't want Mario Kart. Okay, what does Zelda have to say about this location? Yeah, and it did switch the music, see? Depending on if you're near like that Zonai tech in that shrine, or just architecture, it literally played a different theme. But okay, yeah. What does Zelda have to say near Squabble River? Or at least this, okay, it's gonna be on this pathway here. Or not? Okay. Let me zoom in a bit. Oh, it's a bit off the beaten path. Okay.
Many people evacuated from the town around Hyrule Castle, but less than half of them made it from there to this point. And even then, as they saw the Guardians appear before the dueling peaks, they thought they were done for. Thankfully, these brave souls were here to protect them. I pray they found peace at last.
Okay. That works for me too. In the room, the house has good Wi-Fi. Sadly, my bedroom is not one of those rooms, so I need to be in the main room whenever I... Interesting. I guess you're right, because then it could be the Switch as well. Maybe it's not your phone. It could be the Switch's Wi-Fi or a little bit of both. That is it. Why doesn't it just use some kind of Bluetooth recognition or some wireless type of connection? You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a memorial there? There was? I passed it. It's fine. I want to see... I'm really curious about the dueling peak. I'm really curious. What is she going to say about it? Are the depths much better in the Switch 2? Yeah, but let's be honest. The depths are like the least significant part in terms of like needing better performance because it was all pitch black. I'll show you what I mean later on. And I do believe Koga has a bunch of voice memos that we'll do in the future regarding the depths. And yeah, welcome back, Sage. You'd have to do manual, do Bluetooth tethering for it to work. Okay, yeah. But so, that doesn't sound that crazy. Pair it once, you don't have to pair it again like a controller. But okay, dueling peaks. Is it on the bottom or do you have to be higher up on the actual peak of the mountain? No, okay. Here we go. Tell us about how it's split.
The dueling peaks. I shudder to think of what would have happened if Link hadn't led everyone here. The steep terrain gave us some protection, and plenty of places to hide from the Guardians. Many lives were saved, including my own. I was always being protected back then.
Okay. It's more so just during the calamity, and how it probably led to Fort Hate to Know, where the real final battle for Link during the calamity happened. And we can even see that there is a specific voice memo literally where probably Link... Actually, it would be right here in Ash Swamp, where Link had his, like, final battle. Or that correct so easier to find? Yeah, because you can use the app. But, I mean, is there a different way that made it easier to find? And, Unk, did you watch a clip us on Discord of you saying you want to suck others? Maybe I have. I think YouTube, if you clip it through the YouTube app... it should automatically let me view them depending on the stream. What live stream was that? How's the 60 FPS gameplay going? It's smooth. It is really nice. I can't deny it. It's very buttery smooth. I'm enjoying it for sure. And I don't think I'd ever want to go back to the old school Nintendo. I mean, the Nintendo Switch 1 I'm never playing again in any regard. Like, what's the point? Why do you like Mario Kart World? They don't. I mean, it's actually almost 50-50. So, yo, vote. Alright, Dueling Peak Stable.
Dueling Peak Stable is one of the newly established stables. Considering this whole area was devastated by the calamity and completely overrun by guardians, it's a good thing there was not a stable here before.
Okay. Cool. Alright, have a good one, dudeness. Hope you sleep better than me. And have a good one as well, Natalie. Same thing I said to dudeness. You said you really want to switch to, but you can't afford it right now. Damn. Well, luckily, okay, don't worry. Look at it this way. There isn't any major release that makes it worth buying. Like, again, I think outside of Mario Kart World, that's really the system seller. They're literally piggybacking off of the Switch One. So, yeah, you can't do the Zelda Notes app, but that's really it in terms of Zelda-related stuff. You can still play all the Zelda games, just lower quality. You're buying another Switch 2 for the guest room? Nice! Okay. So yeah, this is literally where we had the final memory in Breath of the Wild. I'm expecting something really interesting coming from Zelda. At least I hope so. So, what do you have to say? Oh, man.
The Blattery Plain. Many soldiers lost their lives here when guardians rampaged through the area. Now numerous swords throughout the field mark their graves. I passed by so many as I made my way here. It is our duty to never forget them, nor the sacrifice they made.
Okay, fair enough. Why is the screen shaking, though? Like, what is this? There seems to be a couple bugs with the Switch 2 version. Like, what is going on? We're getting this weird shake. Huh. Okay, anyways. Yo, Toolin, that's crazy damage. Ow. I don't even know I'm taking it. Actually, I never took on this Hinox. Wait, this is good. I don't know how I missed this guy. It's the... Oh, was the Hinox walking this whole time? Oh my god. Oh, that explains so much. True, I didn't think of the Hinox until I saw him. True. True. I wonder, legit question. Do you think it's worthwhile for me to stream when I didn't sleep, if at all, last night? Like, is the stream still of some significant standard, or do you think it's diminishing because of my brain just being completely frazzle-dazzled? What do you guys think? Like, I feel bad. I feel like if I don't stream, it's going to become a bigger kind of toll on me, because I'm going to be thinking of, like, oh, literally the lack of sleep is, like, actually preventing me from doing what I want to do. Because I do want to stream, but at the same time, it's like, maybe I should just take it easy. It's not like I'm not going to... The thing is, I'm not going to go to bed. You're like, oh, but you should prioritize rest. I'm not going to rest, though. If I have insomnia, I have to literally stay up all day until nighttime and just, again, hope I actually fall asleep. You seem pretty wiped out. I do. I am. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I'm not like, it really sucks a whole night without sleep. It's like, it's a lot worse than like, oh, I only got 4 hours of sleep, or I got in and out terrible sleep. It's just no sleep. I don't know what happened to my body, dude. Like, literally, I started having bad sleep, and it literally just turned into like full-blown insomnia. If you stop streaming, I'm gonna go crazy. Well, luckily, I don't want to, and I feel like I'd go crazy too. You know, I really do enjoy it. No, W streaming, I appreciate it. You found the Hinox today when you're doing the side quest being pre-titled? Oh, true, okay. You suffer from insomnia too? Shake my head, damn, yeah. It's a really, it's like when you're in the situation, you don't realize how much you took sleep for granted and how simple things were. And then it makes all the other issues in your life feel almost like nothing, because you're like, what, bro, I can't even just do the basic of sleep. I know health is more important, but no matter what, I'd be up. Like, I'm not lying. It's bad. Maybe you should try to get a couple of days of rest. Thing is, okay, the problem is, what is rest to someone who suffers insomnia? Like, you have to just try to sleep at night. You know, you try to fix it with your circadian rhythm, stay up. You don't want to do naps because naps will only trigger the insomnia more. Eat more vegetables, Luke. I've been eating really healthy when I go through stuff like this. Insomnia was a good book. Isn't there Insomnia games as well, like the people behind Psychonauts? Still good quality stream? I appreciate it, Jim. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, my brain is like working on 10% versus yesterday, which it was at 100. Or even, it wasn't really at 100, but it was significantly higher. Let's just say that. Cherry juice, okay, I should look at that. I'm not, being in Taiwan, I'm kind of limited with a lot of resources. But okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's not make this, let's not make the stream about this. It is on the back of my mind, but I don't want to sit and lament it. It's not gonna do anything. Oh, that would have been hilarious if it fell on those guys. But okay, let's go. Oh god, this is gonna be an intense battle because I want to get this memo and I don't want to be dealing with these enemies. Oh god, out of anything to twirl around like that, that's not what I want. Ask your doctor. I have no doctor, and in Taiwan it's kind of hard to get a doctor because that's what I'm saying. Being in Taiwan, I'm in a really awkward situation. When it happens, try not to think about it. Yeah, because it will only make sleep harder. Trust me, I know. We care about you and how you feel. What you mean? No, I appreciate it, Chris. I know. It's not that. It's just more so talking about it does kind of trigger more anxiety. Let's just say that. This is not gonna do much, right? Yeah, this is gonna, if anything, heal him. Let's use a combustion. Okay, let's do strongest weapon. Gibdo. I mean, I'm pretty low on Gibdo bones. I just can't be bothered with these guys. Ah! You made a clips channel? Oh, should I make an actual clips channel like in Discord? Yo, Toolin, that was nice. Those headshots back to back. Wish I could do that. ZQuil, sadly, again, that does not exist in Taiwan. Trust me, my wife and I went to local slash online, even online. There's nothing, like, you have to order out of the country. It's weird. It's really weird. There's nothing, at least nothing I can get over the counter. Maybe I have to try a doctor, but like we haven't found one. And again, dudes and dudettes, this is the biggest issue. My wife is on the 9th month of her pregnancy. Me going through this right now is like the worst thing possible because like I have a kid coming soon. I don't want to sit and stress her out. Like she's already pretty stressed out about what I'm going through. Dude, I just feel really lost, dude. I really wish this would stop. But again, I feel like lamenting and talking about it is just gonna have me loop and make me in a worse situation or like worse mental state. So I'm just gonna stop. Don't worry about it, guys. I appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys. Oh god, don't die though. So I have actual brain lag. Like the latency is too high. Dude, I have to take on all of these people. Again. Oh my god. Unless I wear a Bokoblin mask and I'm gonna wear the Majora's mask and desummon all the sages. I can't be bothered. Okay. Took some gas pills. Need to watch what I eat. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. For like your stomach? Gotcha. In Morning Husk. Some people commenting in this chat clearly don't suffer insomnia. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Trust me, you never understand when unless you go through it. Okay, when this is actually getting on. I didn't know how comforting Zelda just talking about the past was. Because if we were doing actual stuff that would... Why am I just whiffing those? Why am I whiffing those? I'm hitting him, dude. Holy crap, man. Okay. Not Bokoblin mask, Majora's mask. Should make all the enemies leave me alone. Yeah, is your wife? Yeah, my wife's family's in Taiwan. Alright, I was going the wrong way anyways. And for I appreciate it, Soul Boss. Honestly. Holy moly, guacamole. You came in at the wrong time, Raiden. Oh, wait, what's so comforting? You didn't sleep for 3 nights and ended up in the hospital because I was having hallucination. Oh god, okay, I don't want to hear that, dude. Don't tell me that. Come on, oh my god. What did they do though? Okay, how about this? How about this? Since you already told me, now you have to tell me what happened. What's the aftermath? God damn it, dude. That's the last thing I want to hear. I don't want to hear I'm gonna end up in the hospital. Yeah. That's why I stopped looking at Reddit articles and stopped using Gemini. I'm not going to look at anything. I'm just going to deal with it my way, because you look at so many people going through it and they give you all these scary stuff that they're going through, and it only makes it worse and the anxiety much worse. With the clip channel, okay, you got 6. All right. Oh, Zelda's voice. Oh yeah, no, I agree compared to the battling. But yeah. Yeah, you can't leave me hanging. And I forgot how to pronounce your name, but you know. Granger. I'm gonna roll up and crack this 4 Loko for you. Alright, thank you, my guy. Does the 4 Loko have caffeine in it, though? Like, I mean, you know, as long as you can sleep at night, do what you want to do. The hospital sent me to a psych ward, who then told me I was fine, and that I took a med. Okay, then told me I was okay. Asked for meds for insomnia. I see. Okay, yeah, that is so scary, because I was up for 2 days and you were traveling so much, moving sound so much that weekend. I'm sorry you're going through insomnia, anxiety. It's awful. Yeah, no, it really is. I'm not lying. Yesterday I felt really, really, really good again. I swear I have one good night's sleep. I'm back at it. And I don't know what triggers it. Like, I just tonight did everything I normally do before I go to bed, or last night rather. Sorry. It happened again. What, you returned from social obligations? What'd you miss? Some depressive talk, honestly. Well, no, I mean, like, it makes sense, Bandy, if they were hallucinating and they didn't know what was the cause, and I was, oh, you have insomnia. Because it makes sense. I start hallucinating from lack of sleep, but, like, not to that degree. But okay, I mean, I guess, here's the thing. The problem in Taiwan, I don't think they're going to be doing the stuff I did. I mean, you're moving around, sorry. Your laptop, it's all good. You know, there's only certain keyboards. Like, hey, add a clip channel to the Discord. You could post somewhere. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. You don't like sweet potatoes? Nice. Okay, with the Majora's Mask, I should be able to see this. I like sweet potatoes, though. So hopefully they leave me alone, and I can hear what Zelda has to say. He said, are you scaring your roommates? So they tricked me into going to the hospital. They told me they were going to see a singer, but they really took me to the hospital. They also took my dog with us. I say, damn. I've not had that happen since. Nice. Okay, wait, that gives me hope. What meds did they give you? I'm not saying I need the meds. I'm just saying, like, give me an idea, like, what am I in store for? Or hopefully, I mean, hopefully I didn't reach that point, but, like, you know, what can I expect? What would be a good remedy for having something like that? And French toast, nice. I have some salmon I haven't eaten. I haven't really eaten much. I usually just take a bunch of, like, supplements when I'm in this situation. Sweet potato French fries. I literally had that yesterday, actually. Okay, let's just hear this one out. You're not gonna hit me, right? Alright, Zelda. Go off. Go off, Queen. Battle Fort Haytano. Oh, it's this. True.
Though some believe a miracle occurred here at Fort Hateno, the truth is less divine. We were all saved thanks to the soldiers, including Link, who chose to risk their lives here. Though they would not have had to do so if my power had awakened sooner. Regardless, I pray their spirits were comforted by Goddess Hylia.
Okay, and this is the memory, or at least what I expect her to say over here instead of at Fort Hateno. But it makes more sense here, especially with literally this monument dedicated, yeah, those lost in Fort Hateno, rather, not Hateno, my bad. And you know what? Ah, we're leaving. Wait, let's make sure they're about to hit me. Oh, they're mad. They're mad. Okay, whatever. I'm leaving. We're done with that. We're done with goddamn that. Really, I like baked and fried sweet potatoes. Don't stress out too much about being a dad. We know you are a go hard, meaning you will be a good dad. I know because you are the dad of Zelda and children love. Yo, thank you. I really do appreciate that, Jaden. And I'm not worried about that. I'm really just worried about. And it says Trazodone. I don't know how to. Trazodone. We'll just go with that. That's what you're on? Okay. Is what I'm on. You read books before bed. If I get bad, I add ZQL in case you find some. Okay. You only have chamomile tea here. And there is no ZQL or anything like that. Again, this Taiwan is... they operate a little bit different than the US. And if there is, it's not going to be over the counter. How about you use military? Was to sleep? Wait. How about you use military was to sleep? What does that mean? So sucks that monster ruining the historic site. True. Okay. You know what? I think we're done in terms of this. Especially because I've been going off for a little bit too long with some negative stuff. I'm going to do one Mario Kart though. We are going to do one Mario Kart. And then we'll actually end things off. Just because, you know, let's try to end on a positive note. A little rage, you know, will do me well. Let me remove this. We don't need that anymore. This is Valorant Root T. That'll knock you out. I'll see if I can find it. I'll ask my wife. Costco has sleep aid that is over the counter. But again, you got to remember I'm in Taiwan. It's not the same. And I can't do anything. I don't have a car. I don't have anything. I don't have, you know, Amazon, nothing, bro. I'm literally like, it's just really tough here because it's like, yeah, no matter what goes on, I'm stuck. Oh, that's cool. That's, yo, Peach, I appreciate that. Yeah, no matter what happens, I'm kind of stuck here and I can't leave my wife. I'm not going to fly back to the US. So, and I'm too afraid to do sleep aid. Like, I've never done, I mean, I've tried, dude, I need to stop talking about, let's stop talking about this. You know what? Thank you guys, but like for real, let me not drag the stream already more than I have dragged it down. Yeah, no, I'm going through some mental, personal health stuff, and wish me the best. And let's just have a quick Mario Kart sesh before I end things off. Sage is on, and Matt, and my brother as well. Oh, really? So a lot of people are on. I got Spike. Sort. There we go. New car? Ooh, the Cloud 9. I wish I was on Cloud 9. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Almighty Chris. Let's be positive. Yo, this music. Ooh, the W twin. Is that like Waluigi and Wario? Yeah, you can tell by the mustache. This is a Waluigi. And it's probably based off of Wario from the Wario game? I don't know. Alright, whoever wants to join, let's join. Whoa, ew, this is actually really bad. This car, okay. I need to change my character badly. But here, let me say this now, okay? If I wake up feeling better, if I actually wake up tomorrow and not just end up not sleeping and no waking up, I will stream guaranteed. If I don't, then don't expect to stream tomorrow. I'll definitely update you guys properly in the Discord. But like, I may have to actually take a few personal days and really kind of just get things back on track. Whether it requires literally some like really harsh and serious methods of like either going to a hospital or I don't know. Like hopefully it doesn't reach that point, but just know, yeah. Like you can just pass it on. If people are like wondering, you know, the few of you guys who do tune in and watch me regularly, where I'm at, what's going on, just, you know, you could pass on the message, kind of going through a little episode, and I'm working on it. I'm going to do my best. And as long as everything is fine, I will be here. But I'm learning from today, at least, that maybe I'm not going to force myself to stream if I'm going to continue going through this. Plus, 2 days in of no sleep is probably going to be way more detrimental for my mental health. So, as much as I love streaming and it does take my mind off of things, you should understand that. For real. Yeah, okay, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Chris. Everybody, for real. Redo. You miss looking Mario Kart, same. Feeling sounds like regression. Bro, I'm in love with the Cloud Kart. It's, you know, a bit too fluffy for my liking. It's funny, someone actually said that about me. So, in my most recent video, someone's like, oh, ZM looks like Link. And I get it, the hair. I'll take it. I do not look anything like Link. I'm not nearly... like, I don't got any... I look nothing like him, let's be real. I'm goddamn Arab and freaking... not even slightly attractive compared to Link. But my point is, it's the hair, I get it. Someone's like, yeah, but ZM's way too fluffy. Well, I'll take it. You deserve a break. It's not I'm not lying. I swear streaming is not a break. You have no idea. Streaming is not I love streaming to begin with. This is what I would do anyways. I love chilling with you guys. Like, that's the thing. It just sucks that but I don't want to sit and bring this on to my live streams. I don't want to sit and ruin it. Like, I feel like I'm literally ruining the stream by being this way. I even started off the stream with my mic muted because I just couldn't operate properly. So, yeah. Okay, we got a few of you guys. I'm just going to start now. The city environment is pretty nice. Oh, I love it, yeah. I put on Avatar to sleep. You could try that. I have tried to put on certain certain shows and stuff in the background. It doesn't work for me, sadly. Or maybe it would. I can keep trying. Yeah, whatever. Okay, for real. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys understand. I'm just going to start. I don't think Sage is here. I don't think a lot of you guys are here. Today's actually one of the days where not many people have tuned in. And I don't blame you. Probably my energy, you know, didn't really make it to where many people wanted to join. So let's just give it a start. Let's do a knockout tour. We'll have the computers on, honestly, hard so we can really see. Imagine if we all lose. I was Tetra. If you're talking about the Tetra JP who joined the game, or you're doing a great job, but if you don't feel right, then take whatever you need. Thank you, Em. Okay, for real. Oh, yeah, of course, Husk. I mean, yeah, 100%. Like, I do. Oh, Sage, you are here. Well, we just started without you. Dang. Okay, it's all good. Your energy is good. Don't down yourself like that. Nah, I'm not lying. If you're in my head, you would understand what I mean. I'm really struggling to kind of just articulate myself sometimes. And I have this, like, everything that's going on is happening back here instead of up here. Up here is just pure stress about not sleeping. So I'll work on it. But okay. Anyways, let's enjoy this race. Okay, we got a lot of bots. And they're actually annoying. I shouldn't have done hard mode. Now that I think about it, this was a mistake. Okay, so we transitioned from, I guess, was that connected also to a cup? Is there a giant way to do every single knockout, every single race in a giant knockout tour? Is that possible? You hate that you didn't realize there was tier 3. Oh, why am I reading and playing? I forgot this is really hard. Skulls. Wait, in X? Oh, true. Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Gotcha. Love that you're Peach? Oh, yeah, I love Peach. Peach has always been my go-to Mario character in all Mario games, if I can, you know, pick her. And then obviously my wife is also, she loves Peach. Again, if you've seen her art, you know what I'm talking about. Nah, screw you guys. Again, these are NPCs, so I'm not talking about... No! The Boo took my last one. Do people who play Tears of the Kingdom emulator may not find that much of a difference? Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, once someone makes it, oh, it adds that weird thing around the screen. It's crazy how quickly things can change. But okay. Make a comeback. Also, I love how these levels, I think last time we took it on, the sun was rising. I think Brian was telling me that literally yesterday. Now it's not. I need to go see her R. Okay, but viewer discretion advised. You know, make sure you're... yeah. Let's just say it's sort of kind of 18 plus. But I mean, there's some artwork that isn't that way. But yeah, just keep that in mind. No. Oh, it gave... Oh, I had a Boo? Oh. I didn't notice that. Oh, and why did I keep these goddamn bananas? Did I hit someone? Oh god. Don't stay in the middle of the track. Don't stay in the middle of the track. Ooh. It's fine. Even on hard... Okay, let me not speak too soon. I was like, even on hard, it's not too hard to stay in the race, but you never know. Ooh, wait, Boo again. Let's go. Woo! But I thought I got a double up. How much you gotta pay for you to put Yoshi on? I don't know. Become a member then, Chris. There you go. Then I would Yoshi, but not the stream. Save it. Save it for Loco, dude. I'm going to probably end the stream after this. Oh, you can do it multiple times, and you remember that. So, oh my god, really? Wait, this is amazing. It's like I'm Sonic. This is literally Sonic Frontiers, baby. Sorry, Trevor. Alright, it's getting close. No, Darzon, really? Ooh, that was a nice blue shell. Are you gonna make Zelda Master? What? So I have to tell you, I'm trying to 100% complete Tears of the Kingdom by August. Nice. Best of luck with that. All right. Here we go. First baby. It's not gonna last long, but let's enjoy it while we have it. Why'd I get rid of my goddamn shell? You can have 20 coins, so they doubled the amount of coins you could carry in this, but like, does that mean much? Okay. Are you catching up so quick? Did you learn how to grind? Yeah, you just hop on it, but like, I'm good right now. Yo, this level though is absolutely breathtaking. Wow, with the sunset, dude, this is so beautiful. Holy crap, this game, man. Yeah, $80 is definitely worth it. Does Kamek hit everybody? Yo, coin coffer, we got it! This is what coin coffer looks like? Ew. Let's go. For once, okay, you got a triple. You were riding that. Damn it, and everything now gets fumbled and jumbled. Oh, that would have been clean. Wait. Oh, and you took my other one. God damn it. All right, Trevor. Yeah, you got it. I'm not gonna pass you. Ooh, okay, now I'm gonna try to pass you. Oh god. Okay, well at least we're all here. All the real humans made it. I don't know I'm using them now, but whatever, just in case. God damn it, what was I expecting? Let's go. Wait, did someone fall? They look like he fell. Wait, damn it, never mind. Ah, okay, wait, this is my chance. This is my chance. Oh no, come on, red shell. Okay, blocked it, blocked it. Wait, what? How's there? Oh my god. Bruh. Wait, you guys are all here? Wait, you guys are all together. Wait! Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? No! Bro! I would have actually maybe won that, dude! But instead I was trying to get above the freaking... I was trying to get above that... And then instead I end up hitting it. I couldn't go higher up. I guess you're not supposed to fly above it. Wow. I probably would have won that if I didn't bump right into it. Wow. Wow. I'm salty. Are you gonna make a Discord server? Zelda Master Club? Yeah, sure, bro. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I will. Don't worry. Trust me. Okay, let me see. Can you actually do this? I'm sure you can. I just messed it up. So far, yeah. The bot beat us all. Well, we all suck at least. Bro, I really did. I'm gonna blame Miyamoto though. It's Miyamoto's fault. Okay. Dar is in here, so I feel like we should play one more just for Dar. All right, yo, guys, join if you can. We'll do one more. Okay, screw it. One more, but then I'm out the door. No more. I'm frazzled to my core. Bro, salty. I do get salty, though. I definitely get heavily invested. I like how Mario Kart is actually winning the poll now. Now that we switched to it. Now you guys will vote for it. Yeah, whoever wants to join, hop in. Alright, Jim, you're here? Alright, nice. I don't see you, though. I see Tyler. Yo, Dar, let's go. Yeah, for sure. You're about to hit the floor. Oh! With how long the delay is, it took me a second to realize what you're trying to say. Your redemption run after that. Did I give you coin coffer? I did. Yeah, I did get it. Luke, I'll become a member when you win first place. Deal. All right, deal. Honestly. And you're okay, Jim. You are gotcha. Okay, let's start. Just want to wait for you guys. Okay, we're gonna still do hard. I don't care if we. Someone beat the CPUs. Okay. Knockout tour. Let's get it. You've been grinding for a coin coffer for hours. What do you? How do you get him? Wait, are there only this many cups in Knockout Tour? There's only 3 choices. Let's do cherry. Come on, guys. Okay, we got 3 cherries. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Mine, literally. Let's go. Yeah, I'd say cherry's my favorite then out of these 3 because I like the more tropical, fun ones. Kimmick is, item is so complete RNG, I see. Don't have time to say unfortunately, but I got an email saying someone gifted me a membership. Just want to say thanks to everyone. It was Sage, yeah, nice to hear Isaac Newton. But for real, glad you're in the chat. Hope maybe you'll make it into a future one and make use of the membership. Yeah, get access to members only videos and all that jazz. But yeah, thank you, Sage, if you're here. Isaac is thanking you as well. And yeah, glad to see that, you know, you realized you got it. Because, yeah, a lot of gifted members. A lot of people don't notice, so it's kind of dope. Okay. Dolphin. Yo, because get it? Because the GameCube, you play on Dolphin emulator? Because it was Project Dolphin. I wonder if it was called Project Dolphin because of Sunshine. Was Sunshine a release game? I thought only Luigi's Mansion was, right? They were probably still working on it, though. It was probably in development. Okay, nice. Okay, gotcha, Sage. I'm glad you got the message as well. No, I had so much good stuff. Whoa. Bro, now my items are just trash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, no. Come on. We gotta adjust. Oh, if one of these days you get lucky, yeah, make sure you have it enabled, by the way, because you actually have to enable gifted memberships. Like, it's a thing you can. I never did this level, by the way. This is new to me. Holy crap, this is beautiful. Wow, that little water area. God damn, I like how people can bounce on you. Kind of rude, but oh no, we're making it to the end of the level. Oh no. All right, after this is the final lap, so I gotta. Yo, Trevor, what's going on with us? Or Toasty? I don't know. Whatever. You don't even have Trevor fully in your name, and yet I still go Trevor instead of Toasty. Something's wrong with me. Don't toast me, Toasty, for getting your name wrong. Ooh, item block. You just get what, coins? Don't need that. We'll be back in 10, 20 minutes. Let's hope that it's still going, Paxer. Yeah, because it might be the end of the night. I think, yeah. Literally, Natty Bull knows that this might be it. Money. Dinosaurs, yeah, it's really cool. This reminds me of the GameCube level. Diddy Kong's Dixon. That's not what it was called, but. You're going to Galveston, Texas tomorrow, so you're going to be missing the stream. Alright, it's all good. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow, but yeah, if not, I mean, you won't be missing anything. But yeah, it won't be too much. We're doing the same thing. We're going to finish up the Tears of the Kingdom stuff and stuff like that. Alright. Oh, you took a shortcut. What was that? Oh, no, wait, what was that? Wait, what was that? What did you do? Alright, you're literally the green Koopa. Maybe I can't hurt you like that. But I like how the boo literally just took... Whoa, don't try that. That's uncool. Oh, Kamek with the... Yeah, this is easily the best track. Really, I got nanners. Ah. Oh god. No! Bruh. This is not going good. Wait, shake your head, Dar, wait. You get knocked out? The knockout tour get you? God damn it, I was hoping, honestly, Trevor, you deserve it if I were to hit you. What's a Pianta? The chompers, the green vegetation, the piranhas, the Mario version of piranhas. What is this Donkey Kong? That's kind of cool. So it's legit the concept like, oh, Nintendo didn't have enough people to add in the game, so they decided to just add the freaking crab. Like, bro, the crab? Not going so fast, damn. Well, looks like I'm joining you, because... Come on. Alright. Now we're on to the hot levels. Ooh, I never used this, but... No offense. Y'all need to freeze. Y'all need to chill. Huh? Al Delfino residence? Oh yeah, the Pianta. Oh, Piantas. I read it as Piranha, bro. I'm a dumbass. Or I thought of Pianta. True, never mind. Did you do a mistake? Pianta, yeah, no, you're right. It's the weird... True. My bad. Yeah, no, I mean... This is the outcome of literally not sleeping at all. So... Yeah. We gotta get rid of this goddamn bot. If it's all we got. Good thing the bots don't aim for that. Okay. Wait, I didn't mean to take out a tire. There we go. Oh god. Thank God crashing into a car doesn't mess you up too much. Okay, this is it. This is our chance. This is our chance. Come on. So you're just playing GameCube anyways. It's fine. We're done with this. Come on, can I do it? I know you're holding on to that. Okay, I got nanners for days. No! Wait, oh, this is top four. Top four, okay. Or why do I keep getting these weird red shells that look like they're gonna hit me and then never do? No! Oh, I fumbled that big time. Ah! No! I don't know how I fumbled that too. Dude, they do say if you're deprived of sleep, it's almost like you're intoxicated and you shouldn't actually drive in real life. So, I want. Oh, did I lose? It's over. I think it's over. Yeah, it was over. Why is the last course always the shortest? And I got third again somehow. God damn it. GG's. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, they weren't piranha plants. Yeah, my bad. They were the fat, weird, tropical creatures. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, definitely really close. I had a lot of fumbles, but I'm going to blame the lack of sleep for that one. But okay, for real, GG's, guys. I'm glad, you know, so I'm still glad I streamed. It definitely is a great thing to take my mind off of the stress that I'm going through. So I really do appreciate you guys, for real. Like, honestly, like, I know every YouTuber says that kind of cliche bull crap, but like, I wouldn't be streaming every day if I didn't really appreciate hanging out with you guys and just generally do love it. Like, I love what I do, and I hope, yeah, nothing hinders it any further. I really hope I can just get back on track. For real, wish me luck. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow a bit more rejuvenated. Yeah, when you're in moments like this, it's just hard to take anything for granted, so yeah, honestly, I appreciate you guys. I'm just really tired. I'm gonna have to make it through today, and I really hope I can actually sleep. Hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow and not just be up all day. But Race, you really, okay, Sage, now you're making me feel bad. Damn it. Did we do one more? Here, my wife messaged me. Let me see. Okay, yeah, she tried calling me earlier. Yeah, we're a community, exactly. We should have to do Grand Prix together sometime. Can you actually do that? Oh, yeah, you can. True. I feel bad now. I feel like I got to do one more for Sage. What do you guys think? Or nah? All right, maybe I should just chill. Listen to lo-fi? I'll try. I'll try. You're here now. All right. You know what? For Sage, he is. You know, I'm willing to. Dude, it's for Sage. Like. Yeah, no, we'll do one more. I psych, guys. Yo, and we got Pianta. I figured it out, guys. That's and I got coin. Wait, I got coin coffer. You unlock it just by turning into it through Kamek. Is that how you unlock them? By Kamek turning you into them? Wait, is that how you unlock them? Bro, use Daisy with the shorts. I don't have Daisy even unlocked, let alone to get her outfit. Oh, measly. I would have totally done that. McDonald's on you. I don't have McDonald's, but I appreciate it. Okay. But, you know, I wish I had Daisy to test her out. All right, we'll do one more. So hop in, guys. I like the pipe one. We can try cute Scoot. Funky Dory. Is Dory even on this? No, I just... Okay, here's the room in case... Yo, Sage, you better goddamn join, dude. You better goddamn join. Where are you in Taiwan? Well, in between Taipei and Linku. So, like, I go back and forth. My wife is currently in Taipei. I'm in Linku. I'm going to go see her later today because she had an appointment and she's probably going to stay the night there. And, you know, I'd rather not stay the night alone here when I'm in this mental state. I just feel like it would probably be not a good thing to do. You have to unlock in the game forever. Yeah. Those characters, but not the random ones, right? Panda looks like something Disney or Pixar. Yeah, I could see that. Watch Sage take a nap on the couch. Yo, Sage Link. I like how you literally pointed to Sage. He said I will. Okay, nice. Okay, Sage is in here. Nice. Not everyone's still here. I think some people probably actually left because I did do a pretty proper outro. It's fine. Should we start? It's good enough, right? I mean, literally, compared to past streams, this is almost nothing. But this is also Sunday night for you guys. Why am I expecting a lot of people to be up tonight and playing this? True. Because, like, yeah, the last 2 days we had way more. We had at least had half the lobby, if not full lobby. Yeah, no, I've noticed you joined, Sage. 11 whole racers locked behind Kamek is bold. That is crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, every character is gained from Kamek gambling. Nice. Alright, let's just start. It's fine. So we're going to keep the rules exactly the same. I'm going to keep even the... Yo, Sage, you're sitting in front of me. It was creepy. It was like a jump scare. Where are you going to look up your life art if you're interested? Okay, again, viewer discretion advised. I hope you're over 18, just in case. But, you know, she has... It's mainly suggestive artwork and, you know, stuff like that. But it's... Go to her Twitter. It's SACOMMESASSY. So, S-A Come Sassy. And that word COMME stands for. It literally stands for in French, apparently. So it just means SA stands for sassy. That's her name. On Twitter, she also has SASATSENG, but that one she doesn't really post on. But yeah, there you go. That's how you find her on Twitter, and then you can find her website. Or just literally click the link in the description. I'm an idiot, dude. Where it says new shop, and it's literally that SACOMMESASSY website. Like there's a website domain like that. You see it says new shop. That will take you straight to her website where you can see everything and support her. Oh, is Rainbow Road on this? I never done Rainbow Road yet. So wait, how do you get Rainbow Road? And you always pick Hammer Bro? Oh, never mind. Yeah, true. My bad. That wasn't you. That's Tyler. There you go, Tyler. That's what you get. I don't know why. That's messed up. Wait, you know, Dar, do we have the same Peach outfit? I don't blame you, though. This one's pretty nice. Her is fine. Shout out wife. Yo, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, she definitely does appreciate it from you guys. You know, she's literally actually making a Peach artwork based off of this current outfit. I don't know if she's posted it yet, but she's kind of done most of it. But again, being pregnant, she can't nearly work as quickly as she used to. Is that Piranha a Piranha item, or is that actually the Piranha character? And that, I mean Piranha, not Piana. Pianta. Whatever. Okay, let's see. New character? Yeah. I unlocked... Oh, it literally shows you how you unlocked it. Yeah. Oh, but we're doing this stage again. I think I picked it on accident. My bad. Oh, I feel bad. We're literally repeating this track. We should have done a different one. Oh, well. It's fine. This game is so new to me. It's not like, oh, I'm exhausted for replaying this level. W for my wife. Yo, W for wife. True. Did she do the artwork for your videos as well? Yeah. So my current icon, my thumbnails, like if you go to my most viewed videos, like, you know, the Dirty Jokes video, of course. And there's all sorts of thumbnails. You can tell her art, she has a very distinct art style. Like, you'll be able to tell if it's her artwork or not. But yeah, she does all the artwork pretty much for my channel. And even Sully's current icon is drawn by her. And she does do commissions, just, you know. That would be sparingly, just because, again, she's very busy, you know, being pregnant and all. Okay, Tyler, thank you for that. I guess you know what? I get it. You're payback, right? I deserve it. I can't even call you out. Why did your wife add a crack on some of her art? What do you mean, redo? Can you redo? Oh, wait. That Dirty Jokes video was peak. I appreciate it. But wait, why did your wife add a crack on some of her art? What the hell does that mean? Fire because her artwork in your videos is so good. So shout out to her. Yo, I appreciate it, M, for real. Like, honestly. And I'll let her know. What's up, Austin? I like how I'm actually just... I need to be focusing a little bit. But it's fine. Okay, we got this bullet bill. Now I can read you guys' comments. He said, we went to the website to see if she's doing commissions or not because you want a Roblox character. As Link, interesting, but I can't. It's all good. And wait, why can't you go to her website? Or are you too young, Gabe? You honestly seem like maybe you are. If so, yeah, don't look her up if you're not 18 years old, honestly. It's not like she do also safe for work stuff, but like most of her stuff, if you're really gonna, I mean, you can get on her website. I guess it's still somewhat censored to some degree, but I wouldn't advocate it. You know, I wouldn't feel right, you know, nudging you guys towards that direction if you're not, you know, a consenting adult. So, I'd feel weird. Like, I just feel weird. You know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about, like, A crack? You're also almost 18. Okay, whatever. Good enough. Yeah, and I appreciate it, Austin. This says Commissioner Cold. Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah. It might be. I mean, think about it. She's about to have a kid. So, yeah, for now. But give it time. But, yeah, no, again, yeah, for real. I do appreciate it, guys. Okay. Oh, God. I barely made. I realized I didn't even notice I made it to the next thing. I gotta really up my game here. Whoa! So nothing to, okay, there's nothing to you. Nice. Okay, I gotcha. You've read similar things. Oh, that's the correct oh, the peaches. Yeah, no, of course, because again, yeah, that's her. You know, that's all, it gets eyes on her artwork, helps with sales and stuff. Like, let's be real. You know, we're all human. That's definitely something that piques our interest. So, you know, she definitely does a lot of artwork like that. And alright, I think I messed up, guys. I think I messed up. No. I think I like reading chat while playing, but no. Kind of fumble that. Alright, let's just... Yo, be careful, Dart. Okay. I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try. Ooh! That was way too close. Yeah, okay. It's a business practice. Sure, yeah, you can look at it that way. You got so far? Yeah, no, I was right behind you. I looked like I got a bullet. The bullet bill saved me, Dar. Like, honestly, you should have been ahead of me. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know why I hit the camera button. That would have been really bad. Okay, we gotta do better than fourth, so there you go. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the last two tracks in this course. Or in this knockout tour. Sorry. Oh god, blue shell. Okay, it's fine. We're safe. We're all safe. Okay, this is it. Oh wait, no, you weren't in top four. I thought I was fourth. What? Was I not fourth? Am I crazy? I thought I was top four. You know, it was great. Wait, is Sage still in it? Or is Sage out? Oh god. I think Sage is out as well, actually. But you know, it's still so much fun, yeah, Dar. Whether you lose or win, it's so exciting. It definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat. GG's indeed. I thought you were fourth too. Wait, what's going on? Rosalina stole it at the last second. Really? Wow, I didn't see her. I thought I was safe. Bruh, she did. Sage out. Bro, you're hilarious, dude, the way you say it. Yeah, Sage out, okay. GG's though, that was still a lot of fun. Currently no re. We're gonna end things off here. For real, it was a lot of fun. Again, I really do appreciate you guys, you know, helping me, you know, just kind of cope with things. You guys, I'll be honest, you guys made me feel a lot better. For real, thank you guys so much. Not the best stream, but I honestly had a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. If not, you know why. Again, you know, just life getting the best of me. Hopefully I can solve things and just be in a better situation. So, honestly, thank you guys so much. Have a good day, night, whatever it is. Hope you guys sleep better than me. I'm sure that won't be too hard. But yeah, I wish you guys the best. Wish me luck as well. And I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, just in another stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. That's my point. Yeah, you guys are my therapy group. For real. I do appreciate you guys. Like, for real, you guys mean so much. But yeah, I'm a go. Okay? Peace out.